Sorry, Marcia. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just clicked the button and you started talking again.
That's okay. I understood.
We
It.
decided not to wait.
Yeah, we just waited. We'll figure they'll just come popping in. Because if they're trying to go to the old one, that's not going to work because that one's dead. I mean,
Yes.
she ended it completely.
Yeah, I
So,
had. Well, it won't let me. Well, because otherwise I would have had dead air.
yeah, right.
I don't think you can pause
That long. Yeah.
alive.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You can pause when you're just recording, but I don't think you can pause alive. So, hello, Renee, Bearded Fisherman, Crimson Jezebel, Elizabeth,
And Francis.
Francis. I see you're here, and I know there's other people here because it says there is 11 of you back there.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, Hannah. I support Robbie,
Yeah.
and I know, trust me, I understand how important it is for him to get the visibility. He is monetized. So us going over there, watching that video with him, earned him some money. Not a lot of money, but it earned him some money. And supporting those animals is extremely important.
Yes.
Hello, Pam Gammy Zemet.
Damn it. Now, we want to make sure we do give prayers up to Bearded Fisherman's brother Tom, as
Yes.
tonight he's getting a heart transplant. So let us, in our individual ways, whichever is comfortable for us, give prayers, love, good vibes, whatever, that everything goes well and that Tom makes a speedy recovery.
And I hear there is a young man out there. I think his name is Steven, who wants to hear someone say, "Hello, Steven. I hope you're having a great day today."
Hello, Stephen. I hope you're having a super, super duper duper day. And you be good for mom, okay?
Let me see.
Ooh, Crimson like spanking thumbs. Ooh,
Yep, Crimson spanks my thumbs.
wow.
That sounds bad. That sounded so
Too
bad.
bad. Hmm. Ed Warrior's back too. And Pam Gemmy Demet is here. And Crimson, Elizabeth, and Hannah, Francis, Bearded Fisherman, and Reenie.
Hello, hello.
I went backwards up the list.
That's all right.
Oh, fantastic. That is so good, Stephen, that you did not yell today. You just let mommy know you wanted to be, you wanted us to say hi, but that's all that you didn't need to yell.
Yay.
Yay. That's a good boy.
I can do this.
Hello, Aussie Tina.
Hello, awesome Aussie Tina. See what I did there, huh?
Yeah.
I was
Awesome,
going to make
Aussie.
cinnamon rolls today, and I forgot to get up and do that.
Oh, dear.
Sandfire sent me a recipe that reminded me.
Aha.
Maybe I should set it up tonight, and when I get up for work tomorrow, put it in the oven. Oh no, because then Tyler won't get any.
You
I
mean
can
you're going to
cook.
eat it all?
Oh, he gets up early and goes to work. He's at work. He leaves like at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to work.
Oh.
I can look at the cook time and tell Lily to put him in the oven. I set
Yeah.
it up. She puts it in the oven. That way he can have hot cinnamon rolls in the morning before he goes to work. I think that works for me.
Yeah, you think she'll get up and do it?
Yeah, she gets up every morning and fixes his lunch and his coffee and everything while he's prepping for work. She's
Mm-hmm.
doing stuff also. She gets up every morning with him.
Aw.
Yeah, no, it's all mushy and shit.
Yeah.
Toenail on your big toe is testing too. What? Wait, you were doing what? Texting too fast. Wait a minute, Crims. Oh, I opened the door to the bathroom and your foot was in the way and you went right over the toe.
Oh.
Ow. Is your toenail still okay? It's intact. It's still connected.
Welcome, Bud Light.
Well, see, I buy the pre-made cinnamon rolls, and then I do the little trick with putting them in the pan with heavy whipping cream and stuff like that.
That makes them super yummy dummy.
Yes. Okay, the toenail is still intact with the toe. That is important.
Yeah.
You know those chairs that spin, like the living room chairs? You can
Yeah.
just. We were at a doctor's office and they had one of those. It was when Oliver was still in the belly. And Topher, and I was with Lily at the appointment, and Topher was getting kind of, because we were waiting really long because the doctor, I don't know, got an emergency call about delivering a baby.
Yeah,
And so
right.
we got delayed. And so I put him in the chair and I was sitting there spinning him back and forth, like quarter turns
Yeah.
to occupy him. And I
Mm-hmm.
must have moved my foot.
Oh, no.
I flipped my big toenail straight up in the air.
Oh. Oh, that hurts.
It
Just
did.
thinking of that hurts.
But it did it so fast that it was like, ow, I hit my toe. It didn't feel the full force of what it happened. And I looked down and went, crap. And I knew not to upset him.
Yeah.
And so I told Lily, I said, watch him. Just watch him and don't put your feet under the chair. And I walked over to the counter and I asked the lady if I could come back there because I didn't want to freak anyone out. And she let me step right behind. And I asked her, I said, do you have any bandages or anything? Because I might have just ripped my toenail up. And she looks down. She freaks out. She's a nurse. She freaks out and goes, I don't know if we have anything. And I went, you got some tape and a couple of pieces of paper towel? Give me some paper towels and some scotch tape. I got this.
Yeah.
Basically, I pushed the toenail back where it belongs, folded up some paper towels and wrapped it around it kind of snug and
Mm-hmm.
kind of snug with the most pressure being at the tip of the toenail going down so that the blood flow would still go, but it would help put pressure on it to stop it from bleeding. And put my sandal back on and went back out there and act like nothing happened.
Yeah, while you're ouching.
And then when I went to work, where I worked actually had a clinic on site. So I went to the clinic on site and showed them, and they said, well, the chances of it actually re-adhering is slim because of how much of it was ripped up. So they said, we're going to stick you with a needle. You'll feel one stick with a needle, won't feel anything else. And then we're going to remove your nail. And I did feel one stick with a needle. And they waited for that to radiate out some. And then they went just inside that perimeter and gave me several. They gave me about 5 shots in my toe. I was numb up to my ankle by the time they were done. I felt one stick. And the lady said, just lay back and we will take care of it. And I laid back and I'm sitting there waiting and I'm like, and the lady goes, you can sit up now while we bandage it if you want. I didn't feel anything.
Oh, that's good.
And they gave me antibiotic cream, gave me a prescription for some cream, told me what to do, told me what, and told me that I may or may not ever grow a toenail again. I do have a toenail on that foot. Absolutely.
My sister dropped an anchor.
Ow!
Yeah. Just on her big toenail. Yeah, she had to have it removed. It did grow back, but there is an indent about 2/3 of the way back on the nail. So it comes out, grows down, and then up, and then out. It's weird. Yeah. So, yeah, hers looks a little funky.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It was not cute, let me tell you. We were diving, okay? Yeah. She just, she couldn't go diving anymore because of the fact that the salt water, of course, hurt like a holy. And, yeah. But she told the rest of us, oh, just, you know, I'm okay. I'll just stay up. I'll be on board. You guys go down. I'll be the on board person. You know, because you always have somebody in the boat.
Yeah.
So she was the on board person the rest of the day.
Magnetic closure. No buckle. Sorry,
Well,
I'm transposing out of my email
oh.
of what's being looked for.
Uh-huh.
High quality chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to watch. It's called, my mama used to say, watch where you're walking, gang. You know. uh,
I got that fixed. Oh, dang hips.
yeah, well, hopefully that'll get better.
Yeah, well, this is just because I flipped back and forth in the bed too long. I know
Yeah.
better. I know better. I know better.
Yeah. Yeah, my daughter um, had some of those, squishy ice packs, if you know what I mean. The ones that aren't solid, but they're still squishy.
Uh huh.
And when she dropped a huge rump roast on her foot and broke 3 toes, not the big one and not the pinky, all the three in between, uh, her husband got 2 of those and put one on the bottom and one on the top and just wrapped it with a big towel and said, leave it there. And she was, that she says, I wasn't making noise, but the tears were coming out of her face. She says, couldn't make them stop. She says, they were just coming. Good deal you made it back, dude cells.
Hello, dude cells. We started a little early because why the heck not?
Yeah, it's Sunday. We can start early.
Oh, this is going to be so cute. Oh, my
Yeah, I'll
ear.
give a shout out every now and then when more people come in, bearded.
Yeah. Yell at the people. Hey, peoples. Nothing.
Oh,
I didn't say anything about bowls, you crazy boy. Ball. I didn't say anything about balls either. That's what I heard.
oh my God! Hannah's one of Hannah's uh her dog is having his dirty way with his teddy bear. She hears the little tippy tippy tippies, little dance they do when
Yep.
they're. Uh-huh. Well, hey, Hannah.
I'm going to go 3 to 14. file. Hello, print file.
Welcome back, Okimima and Ed Warrior.
3 through 4. Yes, I started early. Forgive me. Sue me. Go ahead. Get nothing.
Well, on weekends, you normally do. This is still a weekend.
It is. Print.
Oh,
Sophie.
Bearded. What? Where did you find that one? Disgusting,
What?
Bearded. Let's not even discuss that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wasn't going to read it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sickos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sophie is.
Doggone it. Hang on, I'm going to be away from the chat for just a second because I have to get a flashlight. I got one of those things in my eyeball again. I'm going to have to get my little flashlight.
No. No. What? Absolutely. Does he need batteries? Yeah. If he doesn't have charged batteries, I can loan him some.
Hate it when my eyeball does this, which means I've been neglectful on putting my drops in.
Oh, if his are, yeah, if his are dead, here, use those.
He has another pair.
Okay.
Well, find them and we'll swap those out too. Rechargeable batteries.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting in the habit of swapping them out. I want to check this instructional video to see if it is a. I hate this. Why are these videos not coming up?
He said thanks.
Yep. Welcome.
Huh?
The shorts are gone, is what it is. So what is this purse called?
Oh, it just popped, one of those that popped up. Ugh. Yeah,
What?
I avoid those. That video that he just mentioned, Bearded, it
Yeah.
just popped up. And yeah. Yep. Hello, Ren.
Hi, Ren.
Yeah. Hide the
So
content, right? Yeah.
it appears I have a 66-inch female rat snake.
Ooh.
And the reason Oliver was reading the information on how do you tell if it's a male or female. And if you have the tail section, this is what you look for. And we don't have the parts that would be indicative of a male.
Oh, you don't have those parts.
No.
Okay.
No. There should be some extra parts to accommodate his male parts.
Uh-huh.
Where I guess the male parts come through.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, that's not there on this tail.
Uh-huh.
66 inches of female rat snake. And I'm not complaining because you know what happens when you have a female rat snake in your yard?
She's gonna have babies.
A male visits her and she makes
Yeah.
babies. And then you have babies in your yard which grow up to be adults.
Right.
I am not complaining about a big 5-foot long rat snake in my yard. My gosh, that snake is longer than Oliver is tall.
Do you know what Robbie said? You heard what Robbie said, right?
What?
It's probably a yellow one.
I don't care what color it is. Rat snake's a rat snake.
Yeah, right.
What do rat snakes eat other than rats? Because I know they eat rats because that's why they're called a rat snake.
Mm-hmm.
Rodents, mice, rats, voles. Well, I don't like that part of it. It's not under my
Wow.
steps because I still have my frogs. They also eat birds and their eggs, lizards, frogs, insects, and young snakes. Possibly squirrels and rabbits.
Yeah, and that one's big enough to eat a squirrel and little rabbits.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, 66 inches of rat snake. That's a big old rat snake.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of rat snake there.
Yep. Hannah says, can you show us the shed, Tori?
No, because I don't have it down here.
Oh.
I had Oliver go put it up where the other one is.
Uh-huh. So, you already put it where it will not get destroyed. Yes. Yeah.
I will have to get it and bring it back down here.
At a later date.
Okay, let's see what the rat snakes look like. I can say that it is not a central rat snake. Because a central rat snake has a pattern on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me look at pictures. I don't think it's a black one.
I think Robbie figured for your area it's probably yellow. More likely.
Well, I know what's on the I know what the shed looks like, and based on the shed, I can look at oh my gosh, the Mandarin rat snake is beautiful.
A baby chicken tried to type. She was trying to peck on Rin's phone and type.
Oh my gosh, I've got to share this. Look at this snake. Is anyone squeamish of creepy crawly critters?
Well, I mean,
I am going to display a non-venomous noodle, as we call them.
Squiggly noodle, yeah.
This is a non-danger noodle, but it is a noodle all the same. So this is your warning.
Well, if they watch Robbie's, they better get used to them.
But look at this! Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, that's pretty.
Because he's got a pretty nose.
Oh.
It's a rhinoceros rat snake. And that's a red-tailed green rat snake. Not it. Not it. That one is a high probability, and the reason why is because you see the stripe going down the back.
Yeah.
You can see that in the shed. You can see a dark spot in the shed, a dark line down the center back.
Uh-huh.
Yep, you can absolutely see that. And you don't see that on any of the other ones.
Yeah.
I would love to have a black. That's not gray.
Well.
That one is the one I saw that, and it's like, I want one.
Yeah, where are they primarily? Where's a Mandarin rat snake found? What, Rin? Rin is your little wee pecker there thingy, little chickie, trying to type? The chicken is typing. No, the new one? Holy cow, the new one's trying to type.
Location. Eastern Asia,
Yeah,
China,
figured.
Taiwan,
Yeah,
India, Laos. Yeah, of course not here where I can have one.
right. I figured that's why it was called Mandarin. I figured it was
But
over in
I
that
want
area.
one because they're beautiful. Look at the
Hmm.
yellow and oh my gosh, they're beautiful. It's climate based, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was what I was just looking at. They put them in the zoos. So anyway, I'm pretty sure what I have
Is a yellow one.
is this
Is
one,
that one? That one.
which is fine. I guess I need to send a picture of this to the grandkids. Copy image.
Now, you may not want to do that on air if it shows
No,
private
it is not
information. Okay.
because I shared the specific screen. Okay, where's it at? The group chat is called, I can't remember. Someone named it like Ninja Mole or something. Okay. Jeff, Topher, Lily. Oh, that's everybody. A non venomous yellow snake. Do not harm.
Oh, the Legacy Aquarium has mandarin rats.
Well,
Hannah
that
said
doesn't
Brian.
help me.
Yeah.
I don't have a mandarin rat.
Uh,
I want to copy the image and I want to paste the image. There.
how big does the yellow rat snake get?
I don't know. I shall have to look at that information. Let's look up yellow rat snake. Maximum was 7.5 feet.
Yeah. Guess what? From 3.5 to 5.5 in
Is
length
normal.
is normal. You got the high end of the normal because 60. You had 60 what? 6 inches?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that is,
It's
I'm
it's
right here
five and a
right
half.
now.
Yeah, 5.5 feet. Mm-hmm.
And I question whether or not I got a full shed. I don't think I got the full head.
Aha.
And I should let them know
Dude cells.
we
I would
believe.
think they would probably have to. Cats
Yeah.
have faster reflexes than snakes. Hello, Sharon Freeman Bates. You getting ready for tomorrow, Sharon? Yeah.
There. Okay, so now I can stop sharing it.
Okay.
I do know that in order to, in Georgia, it is illegal to harm a non-venomous snake,
Mm-hmm.
which is a good thing. So I'm wondering if I should tell the neighbors to like send them a picture and say, this is a friendly snake. It kills our rats and stuff. Don't hurt it.
Oh, Sharon, don't be nervous. Go there with, I am right. I was assaulted. She came in my house. Did you look up what a elder law says in your state? What age elder is in your 100% disability?
And I have
So,
hundreds of people standing with me
yeah.
from my online community.
Mm-hmm.
Those are dead as well. I just charged them. I thought I did. Did you put them in the right way?
Mm.
I think you might put them in backwards.
Oh, you don't know if they got moved over to the legacy side. Okay.
Well, so it's a certain way you got to turn on.
Well, I would
Yes.
think they would if they're showing off some of their unique
It's a
stuff, because Mandarin are not typical to the U.S. Oh, yeah, they're gonna. It'll be a while before they can actually fly, but they can.
flat out. The
Yeah,
one
they
above
can get.
know about. They go like this. Sorry, I was helping him with his batteries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we got a rat snake. I've been praying for non-venomous good snakes in my yard, other than the little bitty ones. We got the decay garden snakes, but them things ain't no bigger around than your finger. 12
Yeah.
inches is an adult.
Yeah.
And they eat bugs. And I've been wanting one that eats other things.
A little bit larger stuff.
I wanted something that kills, because we have, like I said, everybody's yards in our neighborhood and behind us, on our side of the road, I should say, and behind us, 2/3 of our property is woods. In
Yeah.
addition to the deer, the rabbits, the squirrels, and other little critters, we have mice in the woods. So having something that wants to eat up all the mice is not a bad thing. I don't mind it being here. Not at all.
Ren, my daughter used to put a screen over the top of the. She used like the farm tubs, the metal oval tubs that you put water and stuff in the farm, and that's where she used to put the little chicks when they would hatch, and she used to put a screen
Oh
on the
yeah.
top of it, so they
Yep.
little buggers couldn't fly out.
Yep. You put something over the top so they get used to not flying out.
Mm-hmm.
Sharon, you got all of us with you. You do know that, right?
Yeah. Yep. We're all there. Just close your eyes for a second and realize we're all there with you.
You
And
give
tell them
yourself
you're
notes if you need
100%
to.
disabled. You
Wait.
were not letting her in your house. You were letting your grandson in, and she barged in, and you got severely hurt. And yeah.
You need to go ahead and print out your notes,
Yep.
or have them where you can access them. And if someone says something about what you can't remember your lies, go, no, I'm fully disabled. And with that means that I need to be able to read my notes. She attacked a disabled person.
Yes.
And who needs to go find the who are we talking about needs to find the landlord stuff?
Does
Dream.
Sharon, do you rent?
Hi, Patty.
Because sometimes there might be something in landlord-tenant laws about people. I don't know where that would be in her dude
Patty
cells. I
pushed
don't
my
know that
magic.
that.
Her son owns the house.
Aha. Tori Wren sent you an email.
Yeah, so she said. Yep. I got a picture of Lisa Gabe.
Oh,
You know, we can call it Gabe Lisa or Lisa Gabe. It can be named after both of them. What a
yeah.
little cutie.
Till we find out what it is.
No, we forever we can call it Lisa Gabe or Gabe Lisa.
Yeah,
Whichever. If it's a male, call it Gabe Lisa. If it's a girl, you name it Lisa Gabe.
right.
Go away, window.
Oh, Patty Zelniak, thank you. She popped in
And push
and
my
to push that
button.
magic button.
She did. She touched my magic button.
Yay! Gisa or Labe. Oh, give me a break, Ed. Ah.
The spanking. Okay, take this little baby, make it big as can be. Present. Share screen. Boom. Look at that little cutie.
Oh, that's the newest one.
Uh-huh. That's the Gabe Lisa one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I want to create a snake list for my community here and mark and show them which ones are non-venomous, beneficial noodles,
Yeah.
and tell them, if you see these noodles, while they may startle you, you can just take your broom and push them out of the way. They're not going to harm you, but what they're going to do is eat the mice and eat the bugs that you don't want in your home.
Yeah.
And these are venomous. And if you can call and have someone relocate them, it's better. But don't put yourself in danger with them.
Yeah.
The problem is with the rat snake as big as the one that I have in the yard, it could eat a small dog.
Yep.
But I don't think anyone around here has small dogs outside. The
Well,
only dogs I see out.
crazy if they do, because you got hawks around there, don't you?
Oh yeah, we have owls and yeah, we have big birds around
Yeah.
here that hang out in the trees in the woods.
Yeah. Hello. They're crazy if they leave a little dog out in the backyard or something.
True. True, true. Does it have tail feathers?
No. Or it's not old enough to. Because when they, it takes a little bit to develop some of those things.
It's cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's just cute.
She wants a lot of girls, gang. Wish for her for a lot of girls.
Girls lay eggs. Well, that's
No, Sharon Freeman, let's not do that. Don't do like I did and stick your finger into a copperhead's mouth.
No,
No.
no. I have a big fat copperhead that, well, she was here. I haven't seen her in a while. And I'm not lying. People think I'm crazy. Around her body, in girth around her diameter, which is from one side straight across to the other, is about 2 inches.
Yeah, that's a good size. Mm-hmm.
A toe straight. I don't need a toe straightener for my feet. There's nothing wrong with my feet. I got pretty feet.
Actually, for my age, I do too. I don't have any,
I have a
you know,
crooked toenail, but
I don't have any crooked toenail. I got one
it's
crooked toe where I kind of
lost.
bashed the heck out of it, but you can't really see it when my feet are on the ground. It's just when they're
One
up in
I
the
lost.
air, it curves in more.
Yeah, but see the toenail that's crooked, when it grew back, one side of it grows faster than the other,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and that causes it to curve.
Yeah.
And I keep them cut short anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not a big deal.
Right.
I went in and I had my pedicure, and you know what? I think I'm going to go back the day before surgery and do it again.
Yep.
Um, I've been having problems with inflammation, and I cannot take an anti-inflammatory right now. Anti-inflammatories fall into the NSAID category. I can't have any NSAIDs
Yep.
before surgery.
Mm-hmm.
I can have pain Tylenol for pain. That's it. Well, I went Friday after work. I was going to get my nails done, which I don't know if you guys noticed. I have new nails.
We haven't really shown them to us that much. Yeah,
I
they're
cut them,
shorter. Yeah, cut them back. Yeah.
and I got sparklies on them this time.
Yeah, I saw. You sent me a picture.
Yes, I did. So, but I went in. That's what I went in for. And I was sitting there, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to be having surgery, and I don't know when I'm going to be able to touch my toes again
Right.
on that one leg. I don't know when I'll be able to bend it that far back
Right.
to actually clip my own toenails.
Right.
I was like, Topher was with me because either one of them usually comes and accommodates me when or hangs out with me while I'm going places.
Mm-hmm.
I said, let's get a pedicure. They had a special. It was a really nice pedicure too. I'm talking they spent 45 minutes to an hour on each one of us.
Ooh.
Yeah, we were there almost 2 hours
Mm.
between getting my nails done and my feet.
Mm-hmm.
We were there a total of almost 2 hours.
Oh.
I have to have mine this short. When they get too long, they get in the way and they grow back out. So, it's like, you know what? We're going to get the special, both of us. And they took him back and got him. They got my nail tech and they started working on my nails. And then they got my chair ready and moved me over to the chair. And they worked on my nails at the chair
Right.
and started on me. And I told the guy straight up when he came over to work on my feet, I said, I apologize. My foot is extremely swollen. I'm having knee surgery in 2 weeks. I can't take anything for the swelling at this point. I have to suffer through it. And he looks at me and he smiles. He goes, I think I've got something for this.
That's why he gave you that massage.
He gave me extra massage to help stimulate the
lymph.
flow.
Yep. Mm-hmm. The lymph, the drainage. Yep. Mm-hmm.
The next morning, my foot was back to normal size.
Yep.
So I think I'm going to go the day before surgery because that'll be almost 2 weeks, and get my nails touched up and get my pedicure done. And that way I know I can last a month.
Yeah.
Without having my toenails cut at that point. I can go a month to 6 weeks without touching my toenails and making sure that they're cut back.
Yeah.
I think the dude sells is talking to
Sharon. Being disabled, knowing what your state right about stand your ground, you're on record stating that you chose not to exercise his rights because in reality, she could have shot her. Well, in our state, she could have.
In a lot of states, you could. I
Yeah.
see, Debbie Tucker, you're asking me if I've ever used one because the doctor says you have a hammer toe and he wants to put a pin in it to pull it across to help it. I've not experienced that, so I don't know what that's like.
Yeah, I don't either.
If the toe is causing you problems, I mean, for me, if I were doing it, if it was giving me great problems, I would follow doctor's orders. You can always go to a second doctor and get their opinion as well.
Yep. Good evening, Tree of Life.
Hello, Tree of Life. I am actually looking for the right pattern for mom right now. By the way, I'm looking at different patterns to find the right pattern for mom's purse.
Ooh.
I'm making Tree of Life's mom a purse.
Aha.
I like this one, and I could just add a pocket to the back of it.
It took me, because my husband was so bad, when I first he wouldn't let me get near his feet. Well, he didn't like anybody helping him, but he wouldn't let me get near his feet. And when I finally got the aid here, that was one of the things we started on, was his feet. And I told him, you got to get this can't keep going on. So by the time he went in,
Claws under control, huh?
yeah, got everything under control, and his nails were looking better and all that. So, yeah.
Did you see our yellow rat snake? Or picture? Hold on a minute.
Mm-hmm. Sharon, are you going to go? I know you got a folding electric wheelchair, but are you going tomorrow in a wheelchair? I would suggest you do. Oh, you're on one of Michelle's phones? Okay. Okay, so John is on. When you see Michelle, it's actually John. Okay. We got you covered, John. Yeah, John, you got to get your phone fixed or a new one and program it. Okay,
Wait,
good deal.
did I die, John?
What?
Did his phone die?
Yeah. Seems to. He said he's got to program something.
That sucks.
You can't use your forearm crutch because of what she did to you? Is that basically the scenario of it?
Now I gotta go find my other pictures.
It won't charge. His old phone isn't charging.
Ah.
He's under Michelle right now. John is. Yeah, I've had to change cables just because they won't charge. Sometimes the cable goes bad.
That's a possibility that I could alter this bag.
Because if you have to use a wheelchair because you can't use your forearm crutch, that's another thing that if you can't use it because of the hand she messed up in the wrist, that's another reason why she should be put in another place. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see something. Okay, if I put a zipper on the top of it, that would work.
Okay. Yes, she says, and my back and left hip are still out until I get ablations in June. Ah, okay. Make sure you tell the judge all this or who's ever asking you questions. You know, I am in bad shape. I cannot use my crutches because of what she did to me on the wrist and hand. I cannot do the standing up part and the walking part comfortably because of my hip and stuff, back and left hip. Yeah, make sure you get all this points across. Write these things down, sweetheart. Make yourself notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go to Hawaii one day. Well, I want to do a lot of things one day, but you know.
Yeah, right. Oh, there isn't too much on my bucket list.
Okay, take that one and save that pattern. Go back to my pattern list because I found it.
Oh,
I think I can use it.
ho, 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 ho. So Grandma Buckeye, 5 Finger discounted your lighter, Rin?
Not it. She would not do such a thing.
Okay, Sharon's got it all written down. That's good. It's actually John, not Michelle, Tree of Life. John's phone took up a dump.
You have to put your name at the beginning of each message like Gabe does.
Yeah. Yeah, Michelle, aka John, right. In this case today, yes, it's John. Because
Almost.
his phone took a. I'm gonna take a break.
I hate when that happens. Okay, let me see. Where is the strap? That's the side view. Yeah, this is going to be interesting because there's going to be parts I'm not laying out on this.
We don't see you. We don't see what you're doing.
No, you don't. I know. I'm talking
Okay.
to myself. Don't mind me.
Okay.
I'm sitting here trying to find the right purse pattern for
Well,
Tree of
she
Life.
just. Okay. She just borrowed it, Ren. She didn't. She didn't permanently attach herself to it. It's just a borrow situation.
This will show who makes a lot of my patterns, and I don't care. I'm not ashamed of the fact that I get my patterns from Diesel Punk Row. He is freaking awesome.
What? Sharon says, I've had that broad's number since she first married my son in rain boots. She got married in rain boots?
Well, isn't she special? Look at that purse. It winks at you. Look at that pattern,
Uh-huh.
the layout of it. It's
Uh-huh.
got one eye there,
Yeah.
a magnetic closure, but it has
Uh-huh.
this here with the little eyelashes.
Uh-huh.
I think I would want to put that up here as well.
Yeah.
But that's like hair hanging over the face.
What does it look like in picture? Did they give
I
you a
no,
picture?
not in this one. No, I have to go. I have to go look at it. Hold on. The fashion bag.
Oh,
Let me pull up.
that's ridiculous. Now, I will be very honest with you. Uh, my daughter and son-in-law got married on the beach. They started out in shoes, but yeah, they kind of went quick.
Oh, that's different.
And yeah,
They got hitched on a beach.
yep. hmm As a
That's a
matter of
total.
fact, a very nice beach. And her wedding dress is no longer in existence because I have shown Tori a picture where they're both literally laying in the surf with the water around them. Yeah, both wet.
There she is. Let me see if I can stop this at a good spot.
Sherry Miller said, Tori, you don't need to make me anything for the rocks. I sent you just happy there with someone who enjoys them.
Oh,
Well, let's put it this way, Sherry. If you ever decide you want something, you got some kind of a credit.
yeah. We won't talk about someone who's constantly trying to ask me how much money she has to send me when I'm like, no.
Yeah, right.
It'll cost you exactly this, and it's already stuff that she sent me.
Oh my God, Diana. Miss Ball's lady is listening while she's working, so shh, quietly, gang.
There's a picture of it. I can
She's
show
been
you.
there for 2.5 hours and just got done with overgoods, stuff without labels or came out of a box. In other words, the box broke open and it's now she has donations to do. Oh, lovely. Oh, that is cute.
I know, isn't it? That's just like a cute little handbag, something fun.
Mm-hmm.
That would be just a cute little fun handbag to have to wear with different outfits.
Mm-hmm.
I would do the flap in a color of hair, if that makes sense, and do
Mm-hmm.
what I call the eyelashes in the same color, and do this in a color of an eye like blue or green. Yeah, see, I would have to play with it.
Yeah, Sharon's got all our doctor's reports. Oh, Rin got to sleep in today. Good.
I slept in today. Rest wise, I feel great. Body wise,
Yeah, you're hurting because you got too much. Yeah.
yeah, it's a cute little purse. This guy, his name is Tony. He owns Diesel Punk Row. He comes up with some cute purses like this.
Mm-hmm.
He has one that looks like a little robot. So yeah, he comes up with different ones that are just really, really cute.
Mm-hmm. That
I
is cute.
adore his patterns are freaking awesome to work with because he does detailed instructional videos. And so as long as you have your techniques down, if your techniques suck, it doesn't matter how good his videos are. It's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Uh, I started out with perfecting my technique with him.
A little bit. Was up at 7 a.m. Her daughter came after the grandkids. We were all sleeping, not happy at all. Oh, she
Ugh,
comes at 7 a.m. to pick up the grandkids. Oh my God, you kidding?
you gotta put a rule down on that. When I watch the grandkids, they are not allowed to be picked up before this time.
9 a.m. at least, max. Earliest time is 9.
End of discussion.
Yeah.
What is the July purse? Oh, that's a cute purse. That is a cute little purse.
Which one is this?
It's called the July leather purse. It's just cute.
Ooh, get a little bigger. Oh, yeah, that is cute.
It's a cute little purse.
Mm-hmm.
And this handle, it clips on here and here that you could actually make a second one that is a shoulder strap. So you can swap it out and put a full-length shoulder strap, one that can go cross-body or just on the shoulder. You could swap it out with different size straps. This flap just slides behind the buckle.
Sharon Freeman Pace says, oh, I like that. Yeah, isn't that cute?
Well, this is called the July purse. So if anyone is thinking about possibly getting a commission of this in the future,
write down the name of the purse.
Down July purse.
July purse. And who's the pattern maker?
Oh, it's Diesel Punk Robe. That doesn't matter. It's under July purse.
Oh, you've already got the pattern.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have. I'm looking at my patterns that I have.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
To see if I have one that would accommodate what
Tree of Life says even she likes that and she doesn't carry a purse.
Yeah, it's too small for anything I would really carry a purse for, but it's, I think that would actually be good for a special occasion purse. So made to match a pair of shoes, made to match a special outfit, and it be worn that special outfit. That's what I would use it for personally, because I wear bigger purses. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Mine like this is in black and purple. I'll show you this one because this is not a small bag by any stretch of the imagination. But when you make it with good leather, it looks like it came out of a department store. I actually had someone approach me and ask me where on earth did you buy that bag? I need it. I need it now. Where did you buy it? And I went, I didn't. I made it. And they're like, you're kidding me. And I'm like, no, I made it. And they couldn't believe that I made it. Unfortunately, they didn't order one from me because they wanted it now.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Zad Ahmed, welcome.
Hi. Is it Zed or is it Zaid? Curious. I try to pronounce people's names correctly.
Try. Give our best shot at it.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, I like that one too, Sharon. Yeah. Ed Warrior says he carries an over-the-shoulder man purse, but now he wants a bigger bag, but not as big as a backpack. He needs
if you can send me measurements of what you're looking for, I can look at what I have, and we can work something out. Because I am one of the few leather workers that actually do take payments. That is affordable. It works out to whatever someone can afford to pay on something, and that means if it takes you 6 months or a year to pay it, so it gets made, that's fine. I don't care.
He needs somewhere to carry his power banks and cords and all his other stuff.
The leather working does not pay my household bills. So if someone takes a year to pay before I even start their commission, that's fine with me. I don't care because it's not paying my rent. Well, I don't have rent. It doesn't pay the house note or the utilities,
Yeah.
And so with that, it's like I see it a little different. And I can afford to say, pay me when you can. But of course, I don't make it and ship it until it's paid for because, well, that's how life is.
Yeah, burned a few times. Yeah, that'll do it. Once is enough, actually.
I have never sent anything out and not been paid for it. But I have made stuff that never got paid for. There it is. As a matter of fact, the bag I just showed.
Ooh, that's cute.
That's mine.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like the way you've got the handle on. Yeah.
That's the way that's the pattern.
Mm.
Yeah. If you make it in standard black and white, it looks like a bowling bag. But yeah, I had this hide and didn't know what I wanted to do with it. And when I saw this pattern, because it was not a big hide, I saw this pattern. I was like, okay.
Okay. Last try. Tori, when will you be able to receive another box? I have one ready.
I'm going to the post office this week and adding my husband for doing pickups for me. So that if I'm not able to, I can get boxes at any time now because I'm home and I'm going to be going to the post office on a regular. I am not going to sit and wait and I'm going to always be going back and asking them if they have any boxes for me because I'm not going to trust that they're putting anything in my box.
Little notices, yeah.
I'm not trusting them to put notices in my box. And if it annoys them, I'm sorry. I paid for a service that I have not gotten 100%. I have boxes that were sent back that should not have been sent back because they were addressed to me, to the name I told them to put on my box. And that's not what they did.
Yeah.
Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa, did Robbie tell you what I found in my yard? Well, what the kids found? Lisa will love this. 66 inches of yellow rat snake shed. 66 inches of yellow rat snake shed. Uh-huh. And rat snakes are non-venomous and they eat mice and rats. So, and it appears, based on the tail, it appears to be a female, which means that it's going to make babies, hopefully one day, and leave me a whole bunch of little baby rat snakes in the yard too to eat all the stuff that I don't want.
And Hannah's saying you need to show your doorbell cam of Chris twerking your loofahmobile.
Yeah, they were supposed to do that.
Robbie wasn't going to do it. He figured Lisa could do it. Oh.
I know that I don't think that Marcia will be able to see when I do this because of the way I'm sharing it, but
You're being mean?
I'm re-showing Lisa Gabe for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Can you see Lisa Gabe?
No, she's not going to show Gabe twerking on her loofahmobile.
And the one that says it's Michelle Preston is not Michelle Preston. It is John Cook because John's phone went and he borrowed one of Michelle's old ones and is using it. So that's the chicken that's either Lisa Gabe or Gabe Lisa. We don't know yet. But that's y'all's chicken, so to speak.
Yep. Oh, John, your molds are on the way. Yay for John.
I will not show anything like that, Marcia, that I think you would want to see or you have not seen.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm nice like that and stuff. Monte Carlo is a beautiful bag. The 1 minute bag, that is a lie. I have never seen a bag that takes only 1 minute to assemble. It's, there's no way it's 1 minute, and that's not the right kind anyway. It's a lie. The Scottish purse. No, that one's the one that has this inside.
Hello, Silverheart.
Hi, Silverheart.
Evidently, Lisa finally got around to packing up all of her, what do you call them? Super chat her giveaways.
She had a whole box of them, and she showed them to Gabe. She's like, Gabe, you see that box of yellow or purple envelopes? And he goes, yeah. And she goes, that's the giveaways we're shipping out.
Yeah.
And then she just added to it last night.
Mm-hmm. Right around midnight, I crashed. 1 minute. Tree of Life says, does it take glue and staples for assembly? There's no way that's 1 minute.
No, it's a stitch. The other purse that says it's a 1 minute purse is stitched. And so there is no way on earth that it is a 1 minute assembly. But I have, this is the robot purse. Look at that. Isn't it cute?
Yeah, that is cute.
It is also a cutie.
That, what was that robot that wanted to become human?
Johnny.
Oh, yeah. Almost looks a little bit like him. Johnny 5, yeah. They forgot one box, though? Oh, jeez. Hannah wants to help organize your patterns. Is there any way I can do it remotely, like a Google Drive, etc.?
That can be set up.
Tori would love somebody to organize all those things. Oh.
And I am making this bag this is Strictly's. Not this bag that you see on the screen, the one that I have a pattern for in my hand. And why did that one print weird? None of the pattern pieces.
Yeah, it does look a little bit like Rosie from the Jetsons. You're right, Tree of Life. Uh-oh. Lisa said, I couldn't find my Grimes of Griswold Funko Pops. Someone is in trouble. Who's the someone?
Not me. Where were they?
Ed Warrior said Lisa Gabe sold that to Bud Light on OF. Ah, yeah, Gabe and his OnlyFans BS. Oh, you don't know? Then it has to be around there. Just got moved someplace. If it's like my house, when you move, you find it. Oh, because I'm finding things I hadn't seen in years.
Yay. Now I got to put holes in this. You know, I put holes in the stuff and then I sew it together because you can actually sew papers together.
Yeah.
Oh, orange thread. I don't use orange thread that often. I can use it to stitch leather together. Where's the end to it?
Oh, Ed Warrior says It was because Lisa opened that jar. It's her fault that the Funko Pop disappeared.
It was payment.
Yep, evidently.
You're so funny. Lisa does not find that funny, I'm sure.
She says, ha ha ha, not.
Told you she does not find that funny at all.
Oh.
Not funny, Ed, even though I laughed. Not funny. Not funny at all. Love you, Lisa. You're my little sister.
I guess you could call it, I don't know, for a generic name, a voodoo jar. Kind of. I don't know.
It was some kind of Wiccan jar. Oh,
Yeah. Robbie was looking for the voodoo doll.
and when you inadvertently find Wiccan, witch, voodoo stuff, never, ever, 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 ever open the jars.
Right.
You don't know what was stored in them.
Oh, yeah, Ren. She saged for 2 days. Hello?
That could have been bad if my foot was there. I dropped my scissors blade down.
Oh, my Lord.
My foot was nowhere near it.
Thank you, God. Was it the same leg you're spreading after surgery on?
It's on that side of my body that I dropped the scissors.
Oh, dear.
It
That could have been a mess.
Yeah. It's bad enough they're going to look at my leg and go, why do you have scratches on your leg? Unless they heal up before then.
It was all out in the garage, Ren, and she had her garage door open. Nothing went inside the house, and she saged for 2 days out in the garage.
Yeah, she sent all the spirits out into the wild.
Yeah.
Whatever was there got sent out into the neighborhood.
I think she used white sage, Ren.
Lisa knows what she's doing with that stuff. As far as cleaning up with sage, she knows how to do that.
Yeah.
Because she cleans on a regular. She gets shipments of rocks in. Remember that. She gets shipments of rocks in, and she actually sages them. It's hot. How hot is it out there? Yeah, Lisa knows all the things. She knows how to lock the demons in a box or something, you know. Mm-hmm. My daughter used to threaten them. I'll put you in a glass jar.
Welcome back, Francis.
Tote in 3 sizes. Welcome back, Francis. Oh my gosh, this is a cute purse.
Well, show us this cute
one.
Show me the cute purse.
I will. I don't want a signature. I didn't tell you to do a signature. What the heck is wrong with you? Go away. Well, I'm going to see if I can get this thing. Okay, let me reopen that pattern. It's like, you need an e-signature? No, I don't. I was trying to make it bigger. This is a different pattern maker that I also buy from that makes some interesting patterns.
Yeah, it's not cool to touch other witches' stuff. Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah. I like this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
This is from Treehouse. And I have it listed as tote in 3 sizes because that's what she called it. Actually, I went to Sarah tote is because that's what it is. It's SARAH, Sarah tote. And it comes in those 2 sizes. Well, she says 3 sizes. So let me scroll.
Little Beth said her youngest is messing with her. She made chocolate chip and blueberry sourdough bread today. Oh, And Sharon, I agree with you. Too bad Lisa can't put your ex-daughter-in-law in a glass jar. Yeah.
Not something Lisa should mess with.
No.
Lisa, don't mess with it that way. So let me see.
No.
Big
She
one
doesn't do.
is, let me do math. Calculator. It is 40 divided by 2.54. It is 16 inches across the top.
Holy cow, that's a big purse.
Yeah, this is a tote.
Okay.
Well, it's 15.75 inches.
Okay.
228.
15 3/4. Yeah.
And it's 11 inches tall without the handles.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about 4 inches from front to back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a sizable in the big size. Let me go scroll down. It'll give me the next size. I wish they would put the 3 sizes at the top.
Yeah.
Instead of making me do this. The medium size is 332. 12.5 inches across the top. So that's still a sizable bag. And 8 3/4 inches tall. That I would still classify that as a tote bag. And then there's the small one, which is a little bit over 9 3/4 across the top. It's 7 inches tall. Now that's more purse size.
Yeah.
And 3 1/8 inches deep from front to back. So the small one is actually a purse size.
Mm-hmm.
The medium is a small tote, and the large one is a moderate sized tote. But that is a cute bag. Nonetheless, I don't care what size you get. The Sarah bag is freaking adorable.
Mm-hmm.
That's a beautiful bag. It is an open top. It just has a strap to keep it closed, but someone could reach in your bag. But it could be made with a zipper top.
Yeah.
I know someone that knows how to do those kind of things.
Yeah. But I think all of us on here do.
Yeah, Sarah, Sharon, that would work as a diaper bag as well. Yeah, you could actually make that as a diaper bag. I put zips in a lot of my bags too.
Yeah. I don't trust
I need to rename this
other
folder.
people's hands.
I'm going to rename this folder because it does have a name too. It's called Sarah. SARAH. There.
Oh, she knows how to dispose of stuff, Ed Warrior.
Nope, that's a turtle purse. That is not what I'm looking at. A U purse. No. Hannah, I am absolutely interested in discussing with you what I'm trying to do, what I want to do with this.
No, he threw it outside.
What?
The tick that he found,
Oh yeah,
they slowed down and he did throw it outside.
out the window.
Out the window. Yep.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Check yourself, Z. Wait, wait. Oh, he'll hit. They
oh yeah.
probably check themselves on a regular. What they
Yeah.
need to do is, I know it's the clothes that they wear to work in. They need to be washing their clothes in flea and tick shampoo
Mhm.
because it'll put the stuff in them that will stop the fleas and ticks from attaching to their clothes, even going to their clothes. Hi, Ray Toller.
Ah, Hannah says Kara is 8 years old as of 7 minutes ago. Yay!
Happy birthday!
To Kara, the kitty. Hello, Ray.
No, Ray, Hannah, I am actually very interested in it. It is with my ADHD. It is actually an overwhelming process.
Yeah, it. Tori looks at it and goes, ugh, and stays away from it. Hmm.
So I need help. I need people to tell me I'm visualizing this right. So I'm going to show you a few things. Let me go over here. Where's my mouse? There it is.
Yay, Rin got her lighter back. Oh, good grief, Monica.
And I believe Tree of Life is in this room, or in the chat, right?
Yeah, she's been in here, yeah.
I know she has been, but I'm just making sure she still is.
Yeah, Monica, Hannah, doesn't time go by fast? It's like, holy cow. Last year, for some reason, went by fast.
Tree of Life is lurking. That's okay. She can lurk.
Yeah, she's allowed.
Come on.
Yeah, she's still here. Probably.
Oh, I got Robbie to say I can make him another hat as long as I
Ooh.
beat the EVGBs out of it first before I send it to him.
Oh, in other words, so he can wear it on a regular instead of his Sunday go to
Yes.
meeting hat.
So he doesn't have to do all the breaking in.
Right.
Yep. That's exactly what he said. Because I said something about his hat falling apart. Yeah, but my hat's so broken. You know.
Mm-hmm. That's why he wears it, because it just fits. And yeah. And he likes how it dips in the back, and it just fits him.
You know what? I'm just going to stick you all in a PDF file. It'll be easier for me to show it.
Teesa said, send it to me, I'll break it in.
I told him I could make it, and I could, first of all, I would do some aging of the leather ahead of time
Hmm.
before I laid it out so I could soften the leather for him.
Yeah.
I think that'll work. Let me see. It did not.
Yeah, he needs his hat is so broken in, it's breaking down. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, Lady Jennifer, thank you. Hail one rainbow cupcake, gluten-free and sugar-free where needed. Appears in front of everyone, tasting of whatever came to your heart's desire. Ooh, that sounds good, Lady Jennifer. Teesa said, my idea is better, Tori. Teesa's going to beat the hell out of it, is what she's going to do.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I thank you, Lady Jennifer. That was very good.
What the heck is going on?
I don't know what's going on.
I told this thing to go pick up stuff, and it's not picking up what I told it. It's not seeing the folder. There it is. And I don't know why it's not seeing the folder. Which image did it pick up? It picked up that one. So I'm going to add that one, that one, that one, and that one. Oh, it's only going to add one at a time. Oh, no.
Is Tree still here? I haven't seen her come back in again.
I guess I have to add pages first. I hate this new version of Adobe that I have to work with.
Aha. All right, Sharon Freeman Pace. She said she'll be back in a bit. It's dinner time. Go enjoy the family.
Adding a page is not organized page.
Oh, Jennifer sent you pics of her hair in rainbow today.
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
Let me see if it lets me do more than one.
Yeah, there's some days that I have to eat though, so I have to make myself something because if I don't, I lose weight.
Okay, now I have her on.
Good morning, Nine Chins.
Good morning, Nine Chins.
And welcome, Sheena.
Hello, Sheena. Okay, now I have it. I can show this. And then I'm going to show. Let's close this one. I'm trying to maximize the size of it. Oops, wrong one. Oh, that's too big. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, Rin's gonna be here, but she's gonna be eating. There's Tree of Life.
So this is the picture. These are the pictures of Mom's old bag
Uh-huh.
that she's been carrying. You can
Uh-huh.
see the front of it here has a little pocket. It has a zipper on top and a
Right.
pocket. Take note of these things because I'm going to show you what I plan on doing.
Uh-huh.
You see there's a zipper here and a pocket.
Right.
There's a zipper back pocket on the back that has little
Depth
pocket
to it.
sections in it for ink pens and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's got a little depth to it. Yeah.
And a long strap.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't know if it'll show it. Oh, that's not it. No. Oh, it opened each one. That's why I couldn't figure out what was going on. Then I have this bag. And I'm thinking if I take this flap off of it and put a zipper on top of it, put a little flap on this and use a magnetic closure,
Mm-hmm.
and then add the pocket on the back of it. I need the measurement of mom's bag, Tree of Life. I need the measurement from top to bottom and from side to side.
With and without the added stuff. The main part of the bag, and then how big the little add-on pouch on the back is. She's had that
Because,
for 10 years or more. Holy cow.
yeah, and that way I can see, but I'm thinking I can take this one has two pockets in it though. Do you think she wants the center section as two pockets or just one?
Yeah.
Oh, joy. That sounds nummy.
She
Did I
said she'll
say
see her
Gina's
Tuesday.
here too?
Tree of Life will see her Tuesday, so she'll have to get the stuff then.
Yeah, if you think she would like two pockets, I can make it like this with the two pockets inside.
She says 2 is fine.
Bring her up to something more modern. Phil's still happy dancing.
Oh, Trees wants to ask a question since she's not around her mom real quick. Okay, Tree, ask it quickly.
Oh, hers has two inside. Okay. So we're just trying to modernize mom into a new bag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ren wants to ask a question. Not Tree.
Yes. Oh, did I say Rin? I'm sorry. Okay,
Yeah,
what do you want, Rin? Sorry about that.
because I think this one, if I know what it is, if I know what the measurements are, I can make it work. Let me write that down. Because patterns do have names.
Yeah.
But see, this is where if I had it organized, I had all the pictures in a document or even in the folder where I could see it, because there's a way to do that. TASHK. Bag plus bag.
A leather wallet. Her mom needs a good leather one. Okay, you have to give Tori some idea of what kind of wallet your mom likes. That I can tell you. Send her pictures of the kind of wallet she likes. And Tree says one thing she doesn't like is hard leather. She wants it soft and supple.
Okay.
Tree
I'll
does.
make it with a chrome tan instead of a. This is made out of vegetable tanned leather. By default, that's what it's made out of, which is why it looks stiff, because it is a stiffer leather. But I can make it out of chrome tan, which means it won't stand up on its own like this. It'll flop.
Joy, that sounds so good. Who is this? This is a purse for Tree of Life's mom, if that's what you're talking about, 9 chins.
No, he says, who is this 9 chins with a Z? Is there one in here with a Z? Or did someone reference 9 chins as having a Z in his name? Sheena is here. I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Monica put a Z on 9 chins' name.
Yeah.
Okay, she wants a zip wallet. Yeah, I'd have to see what you're looking at.
Yeah. You got to send her kind
When
of
it comes to wallets, I'm going to be perfectly honest, because brutal honesty is a thing, is most people are going to find that the prices for wallets are a lot more than they planned on spending for a wallet,
because they're detailed.
because they take a lot of stitches to get the wallet together, because there's a lot of components to the wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Flap on front pocket.
And you want magnetic on yours.
Yeah, I think she wants it with magnetic. That's what it looks like hers is. That this would be a magnetic closure.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Lady Jennifer, I wish I could hand out wallets full of money, honey. I really do.
Yep.
But regardless of what some people think, this old gal don't have money like that.
To throw around. She feeding a ton of people right now.
We're a house of 6. So yeah, if I know how big this is from side to side, from top to bottom, how
And how
thick
big
the main part is,
the
how
top.
thick it is for this pocket, and how thick it is for this pocket.
Right.
I can make something approximately the same. I'm still not going to have the straps on the back like that. I'm going to put them on the side like this design has. She'll be able to wear it the same way anyway. It won't matter. It'll fit nice. I do not have a branding tool. And for some of the things I use that's in the chrome tan leather, the branding irons don't work well.
Yeah.
And that's why I just stick labels in things. Which, since I moved all my stuff around, I don't know where my labels are.
Oh dear.
I have to find my labels. Or order some. Yeah, I might order some and just have some made and tell him to resend me some until I find them. Oh.
Oh, Joy's been busy. Besides the other things she made, she's now made also 2 loaves of white bread today with no bread machine. Holy cow. Your arm's got to
So,
work out, honey.
recipes to Tori. Send Joy recipes
Recipe.
to Tori.
In the subject line, put recipe.
Hi, Cindy Clark. Joy. Remember, I'm trying to brainwash her here. Remember, recipes to Tori.
Tori.
Get Swamp Cookbook wants your recipes, dagnabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows Monica is sarcastic. She misspells people's names. She
On
throws things
purpose.
out in the chat. We just throw things back or ignore. It's your
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah, there's toilet paper, pillows.
Teesa, this is your conscience. Send Tori those dag blasted recipes. Yeah, but someone with a schedule like mine, a bread maker is heaven, because I can set it up at night and have fresh bread the next morning.
Mm-hmm.
I just tell it what time I want my bread done, and it magically appears. I have made bread from scratch, the old-fashioned way. Be back in a bit. Okay.
Okay, Tree of Life.
I actually need to start making bread. We go through so much bread. I want to teach the kids how to make bread.
My son-in-law used to make it all the time till he hurt his wrist. He can't do it yet because they won't let him
Teesa,
because he makes it by hand.
best dang brownie cookie recipe. Excuse me? Where is it? I haven't seen it. My
Y'all get
husband is a chocolate fanatic, okay? I need the best dang brownie cookie recipe for him. Yes, yes, I do. So Robbie knows I did all the things, so now it's Robbie's turn.
yeah. Teesa, we don't care about ADHD.
Right?
Excuse me, we
Yourselves.
we
You got
do
a
and
phone? You
okay, we
set up
do and we don't.
you set up an alarm in your phone. Sit down, send recipes to Tori now,
Yeah.
and then you do it. My
Hmm.
phone is my lifeline. I set up alarms for everything.
Alarms and reminders. Yep.
I was going to send someone a message. Who am I sending? Oh, Oliver. FYI. Stop.
Oatmeal raisin cookies. Ed Warrior's looking for a good recipe.
Who's
Somebody
got
has
the
to have.
good, who has the good oatmeal raisin recipes?
Yep.
Send it to me.
Oh, Joy said, I have a bread maker, but I wanted to make my friend in the Bahamas bread the way she makes it. Oh,
Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to print this pattern. I'm not printing out the picture parts. I don't need the picture. I don't need
no.
that page. I don't. Oh wait, this isn't the print. This isn't the pattern. Oh yes, it is. I know it is the pattern. I need to print from this page, which is page 7. Really? He gave me 6 pages of nonsense noise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, he did. 7. So from page 7 to page 19.
Okay, gang. You realize because we were on like a half an hour before Robbie came on with the Easy Gator, and now we've been on for 1 hour and 48 minutes. So we've been on collectively over 2 hours. So between 2 and 3 hours is where we give our public service announcement. So we're going to have to imagine, unless Tori pops in with a thumb here, we're going to have to imagine a thumb up unless she types in the chat her thumbs. Oh, she did. She popped in. Goody, goody, goody. Okay, gang. This is your Sunday early evening public service announcement. Okay. Now, that's for the people on the East Coast. Wherever you are, it's whatever time you are. But this is for uh, basically the U.S., your Sunday public service announcement. Okay? So here we go. You know that on the way in, what we like you to do and would appreciate is if you'd give a little rubby dub 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 to that cute little thumbs up. Thank you, ma'am, and I like your polish. And then, oh, that's purty. Yeah, that is purty. Oh, I like that. Yes. Oh, nice and sparkly. So, we would appreciate it if you have not. If you would go out of the chat for just a couple of seconds, this is quickly little things you can do, and jump right back in. So we would appreciate if you jump out of the chat if you have not hit that thumbs up on the way in, and give a little rubby dub 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 to that cute little thumbs up. Now, once you've done that, that lets YouTube know that you appreciate, consider it a good channel. You like the content, you like the camaraderie, you like the people, the whole 9 yards of ToriJones Leatherworks. That has a thing called an algorithm hooked to it. The algorithm is the percentage of thumbs up to the percentage of views. The higher the thumbs up to the views, the higher the percentage. And therefore, they look at ToriJones Leatherworks and say, ooh, maybe we should promote her a little more. Okay, so we would definitely appreciate it if you would go out and hit that little thumbs up. Then, if you have not, or if you would consider subscribing to ToriJones Leatherworks, we're slowly trying to get her to 1,000 subscribers. But you know we only like considerate, concerned, people liking Zen. So, I mean, as long as you're not a troll, or if you want to be a troll and stay in the background and hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button, we're all for it. But we don't take Discord in the channel. Okay, so we would appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button, and that would let you know for YouTube to send you notifications if any post, photo, video, or upcoming live is scheduled for ToriJones Leatherworks. So please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. As I said, we're trying to slowly get to 1,000 subscribers. So we want more, of course, but goals, reasonable goals at a time, gang. So please consider that. We would definitely appreciate it. You all know that this is a dictatorship channel. We have just a few rules, and the rules are no religion, no politics, and no drama from other channels. That's it so far, anyway. We would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. We also would like that you share with your friends, family, whatever, people that you think would enjoy the channel and enjoy some of Tori's Zen and the Zen we have created here, all of us together. All we ask is that you respect your fellow channel person in the chat, and Tori. Follow her guidelines. Stay within them. Don't be a butthead. Okay? We like it Zen. So please, 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 please consider subscribing to ToriJones Leatherworks. We appreciate it. And this has been your public service announcement for today. This is Sunday. Yeah, tomorrow's Monday. Some of us have to go back to work. Not me, I'm retired. But for those of you that do, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And now we'll go back to the regularly scheduled programming on ToriJones Leatherworks. Ta-ta.
Jennifer, were you wanting me to show your picture? Because that is totally up to you if I show your face or not. on here. Or I can just forward these to Marcia. If you don't, it depends if you want everybody to see your face. I don't mind your face being shown. Oh, I have to lay on your right side because of the left hip. Oh, I understand that.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Jennifer!
Oh.
Jennifer!
Jennifer. Lady Jennifer? I didn't see her going out.
Will not show her pictures without permission.
No. I didn't see her going out saying she was leaving. I tried to keep watch.
I shall message her.
No, she didn't say. The last thing she talked was about the money with the wallet. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Nine Chins, that you're one of the ones that has to work. It's already 9:37 Monday morning, and he's sitting at his desk working. Yeah, well, okay, Nine Chins, I'm
I
sorry.
feel for you.
Yeah. Tori will be doing that shortly. Oh. She must have left.
She's
Not...
I'm talking to her.
Huh?
I'm talking to her on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, it's 7:39 here. So we're 4 hours difference.
Oh, she's traveling and was in the dead zone. So she couldn't
Yeah.
talk to. Who has energy?
Yeah, I want to know who has so much energy. My Lord, I wish I had some sometimes. More than I've got. Can show, no worries. You can show them.
Oh, root beer thief.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that's why they got so much energy. The young ones don't know where it comes from. They don't know what to do with it. Us old ones wish we had more. And we had lots of things we could do with it, but by the time we get to the age we figure that out, it's gone.
Jennifer's willing to show her hair without any super chats. I'm sorry, I had to say it.
Oh, I like.
You know what's cool about this hair?
What?
First of all, you can see the little hints of color in here.
Yes. Oh!
It's all the color is underneath. Isn't that cool?
That is cool. Ah.
You know what? Jennifer is beautiful on the inside and out.
Yep. Yep. Oh, I like that.
There are times that I was ready to give up, and Jennifer was one of the rocks that held me together. But yeah, so she has that beautiful red hair, which she has done before, that looks good on her. And then got all these colors. She always does such beautiful hair. She has an amazing hairdresser.
Ah.
Her lady is perfect. There's such pretties. And yes, Jennifer is my rainbow lady. She is my rainbow lady. Bearded and his hippie. Bearded talks like a hippie sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes, Jennifer always has beautiful rainbow hair.
Yeah.
Crimson, I knew you would like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that she's got the other parts of the rainbow coming out from underneath it.
Yeah.
And when she
Sometimes she
puts it
does.
over her shoulder, it the rainbow comes out. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
right there. Let me do a close up of that rainbow again. Hi, Kathy.
Oh, fantastic, Kathy. She says, "Hi, Tori Martian chat. The celebration of life for my husband was very nice. There were many people there that loved and respected him. He was a great man, even though I know that. It's good to hear." Yes, it is, Kathy. That is fantastic.
So yeah, look at this. I see
Loads of hugs.
blue, purple,
Purple,
yellow.
yellow. Yep.
Kathy, I've been thinking about you today.
Yep.
So yeah, I love it, Jennifer. Love it, love it.
Yes, I do like it. I like that the rainbow is like the shows when she puts it over her shoulders, in the
Yeah,
front. It comes out more. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Jennifer is a pretty lady.
Hidden rainbow underneath the pinkish on top. All colors but purple will glow under black light. Holy cow. If you clip it up, rainbow shows underneath. Yep.
Oh,
Ah, that's cool.
well, you got a lot of people loving your hair, Jennifer.
Yeah. Now that's a pick me up. Yeah. That gives you good vibes and new energy to get all spruced up again.
Bearded is a happy guy. Bearded reminds me of I don't know, some of the hippies I used to hang with way back in the day. We had a friend,
Yeah.
we called her Hey Man Ann, because all the time when she would talk to you, when she was in a good mood, she'd go, "Hey man, da 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 da, hey man, da 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 da, hey man, da da da." And some of the girls at school were offended by that.
Why?
But it was because Ann would call him a man. Hey man. And
No,
it was just her
it's just what
expression.
the hippie generation did. Give me
Yeah.
it.
It was just the way she expressed herself. I didn't even know you had Griswold Funkos. You might want to check in the bedroom and see if Jeff moved a box, because he's been known to move boxes around to make accommodations for himself. So the side of the bed closest to the window, the boxes may have gotten shifted around. So just the way the dude is.
Yeah, so he doesn't fall on anything and break anything.
We
If
didn't
anything,
touch
they
your
were in the
closet.
closet.
We didn't touch your closet. I don't go in other people's closets unless they say I can.
And they weren't in a box, she says.
Oh, tells you how much I know. And if I were going to steal some Funko Pops, that would not be the ones I would take.
Yeah, right.
Not at all. No, I'm not into the Griswolds. It's just not my thing.
They were in the box out here. Oh, in the garage? Hmm.
You just think you misplaced them. I know, I'm just giving people, I'm a mole, Lisa. Come on. Can't I be a thieving mole too? Gosh. I have two more things I need to put on my list.
Oh, Elizabeth sent you a couple of recipes. So you got, she says, check your emails. Okay.
Hey, did this thing, wait a minute, did this thing already print? Oh my gosh. It already printed.
See, while you were yippee yapping, it was doing its job.
Well, this one had a lot of just lines, nothing, no major graphics.
Yeah.
Some of them they put a lot of background noise in them. And then they take a lot longer to print.
Kathy, you're a strong lady. I have all the confidence in you that even if you didn't find this channel, you would be okay. But I'm so glad you did.
Yes.
But you got this because we enjoy your company, your camaraderie, and yeah, if we can help in any way, give us a yell.
Nine Chins, did you not catch all of Lisa's yesterday? A certain someone accused me of being a mole, or actually said that I was his mole.
Yeah.
I'm not going into it on here any further than that, but yes, a certain someone on his channel said that I was his mole. So yeah.
Ed Warrior still saying they're missing because she opened the jar.
And we discussed it last night on Lisa's, so yeah. Brought back more stuff from the storage unit.
So when they showed up, my garage had no room at all for anyone.
You know that when you look at all the stuff that you've brought in from the storage units, and you see that box way, way, way back in the corner, that's where the Griswolds are.
Yeah, you'll find them. They'll eventually pop up.
This is the Tree of Life. Tree of Life. Mom.
Mo Magic. Mo Magic, Mo Magic. Please make Mo song for Tori.
Oh, Tree of Life. I need to know what color would be good too.
Yeah, that's a good thing to know.
Awesome, Lisa.
What? I don't understand.
Wow.
Oh my God, Mo. Gabe
Her husband was
and
such
I
a
said
wonderful
Mo
man.
Magic a lot in our storage unit video.
Oh, there must have been some good stuff in there. Kathy's husband was such a wonderful man that some of Kathy's ex's family came.
Holy cow.
That's how good of a person he was.
That's nice.
Okay, brown. A good milk chocolate brown.
Yeah.
And I'm going to wait for the measurements before I do the final.
Yeah.
This one, shrink. Front. Okay. I don't need these.
Okay. We will talk about it later tonight. You going on at 10 as usual?
Convert to zipper now.
Yes, she's going. Okay, Lisa's going on at 10. So everybody, we've got our confirmation.
Oh, what does it say? What does it say? I'm sitting here talking to myself. Sorry. Oh, look at that. It does have one. I don't need the closing straps.
Oh, I bet you are, honey. Kathy says, I'm sure glad I didn't miss the dance, even though it is hard right now. Oh, I understand. That I do understand.
Yes, Garth Brooks, The Dance.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I
Yeah.
listened to that song so many times when my late husband passed.
You know, Kelly Clarkson, when he was, I forget what induction it was. He was inducted to, which one it was. It wasn't the country music. It was um, the Kennedy Awards or something. I can't remember what it's called. Kelly Clarkson sang that. Man, did she do a good rendition of that song. Holy cow. I liked her rendition of it. Uh, yeah, Tori is not going live tomorrow because she has a meeting on Monday. So you can go if it's okay, you can go live tomorrow night and she'll go live on Wednesday after Robbie.
Yeah, you can even go live early
Yeah, you can go even live earlier if you
tomorrow.
wanna tomorrow because on she's got a meeting.
Hold a sec.
Ooh. Yep. Loads of prayers up to Bearded Fisherman's brother Tom, who's getting a heart transplant tonight. So everybody keep Bearded Fisherman's brother Tom in your prayers. Good wishes and vibes for a healthy transplant and a quick recovery. Ed Warrior. No, 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 no. I do not want to get ill, Ed Warrior. Let us not even bring that up.
We don't care about that, Ed,
Yeah,
at all.
not at all. I don't want to get a stomach ache or throw up in my mouth, as they say.
Okay,
I
I
don't
need
want any of
to
that.
this. I need to
Okay.
put info on this one, and yay! I can't believe that printed so fast.
And you've been complaining about that being slow. You know why?
I need to
It
print it.
printed it fast because you were busy doing other stuff while it was printing and
I
you didn't realize it. When you're waiting, a watch pot takes forever.
oh this. I've been wanting to make this one too, and I hope once I price it out, she actually wants it because I really been wanting to make this bag. It's an owl.
Oh,
I can show you the pattern of it right now. I don't have
ooh, Edie Murray's been. Yes, Hannah.
look at the front of that.
Prayers for the person and the family that lost someone so that Bearded brother could get a heart.
Yes. And thankful that there are people who still do organ donations.
Yes.
Look at this bag.
Ooh, that's cute.
Yeah. And then on the side of it, it has feathers.
Oh, That is cute.
Set. Let me set this one to print. But I don't remember if it shows
Sorry,
any.
next time I cannot buy chocolate ice cream in a half-gallon container.
No, you need to buy it in the individual servings.
Yep.
Naughty, naughty Marcia.
Yeah.
Did you finish the half gallon?
No, it's over halfway. And I've only had it like, what, 2 days?
Marcia, Marcia, Marcia. Today's 3. You have the night you ate 3 bowls, then last night you ate a bowl or 2.
Oh, I ate 2 last night.
And then tonight.
Teesa, you mean hello, Elizabeth, hugs and love, and how is Stephen? Or no, it's all horseshit? Or prayers up for Tom and family, hugs and love, bearded fisherman? Which one of those, Teesa?
Prayers for the surgeon.
Yep. Yes. Up farther? Oh, good Lord, Teesa. Hopefully I can get there. Let's see. It's so beautiful. One of the farmers that has property next to my mama's house said I can go on his property to rockhound. Huge pile. I can't wait till I am able and mobile. I broke one open, a fossilized coral. Holy cow.
You need to grab some rocks. I'm interested.
Yeah. Ooh-wee.
Teesa needs a scooter or a 4-wheeler
Yeah.
to go over there, or 4-wheeler with a trailer. And you go over there and then you pull out your little folding chair and sit it down so you can sit your butt down and throw rocks in the trailer. And then fold up your chair and put it back and jump up in there on the 4-wheeler and drive back home.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the ticket. Oh, I got itches. Stop it. I've not been around anything I'm not supposed to be around. I don't think. Okay, I'm printing this owl. I had to turn it off the screen because I couldn't remember if anybody's name was associated to anything in my stuff.
Ah.
And I've made this pattern, but not the owl. It is a wonderful pattern to make.
Bearded said, here's a story. My mom had a heart transplant 30 years ago, and it gave her 6 months more to live to see my son, Mike Jr. Her first grandson was born and healthy, and 6 days later, she passed away. Yep.
And some people live many, many years after a transplant.
Okay. Yeah, Teesa.
Let me see if I can find this. It has the owl. I'm just going to have to search. I don't feel like looking at all the folder names again.
No, it is good. I'm glad that my son has pictures of his daughter with my husband when he was still kind of aware, because he doesn't recognize her at all now.
That bag pattern, it's almost the same bag. The base of it is the same, and I will show one. I think I have one. Yeah, that one. So it has the owl.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a cat face. And it has a gas mask. And there's an octopus. The flap is the only thing that's different on these purses.
Yeah.
The base purse is all the same.
Mm-hmm. No, you can't take that back again. Jennifer said there's a guy, Tori and I know, out of South Carolina who could use a kidney. Yep. Yep.
Oh, okay. Where's my... Let me see.
I'll see what I can find. That's what I'm having to go through right now. And Teesa, I had to stop today. Yeah. I was getting upset looking at old pictures. I will try.
Oh my gosh, why are you acting up like that? Stop it.
Well, I hate to tell you this on my second bowl of chocolate ice cream for today.
Are we lacking discipline?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't doubt that at all. Thank you, Teesa. Love you too, sweetheart.
This is the one I made.
Mm.
I think this one's my daughter's. I made two of these. They're slightly different in what I chose to put on the front of it.
Mm-hmm.
I love this part of it
Mm-hmm.
because it creates a good shape of the purse.
Yes.
The way it has the basically it's like a dart.
Yeah, it's a dart.
To make the curve so it gives it depth.
Mm-hmm. Actually, Jennifer, no, when I get upset, I eat more. I eat all the time. But when I get upset, I even eat more. When I get stressed, I can't eat. I'm weird. It sits like a brick in my stomach, and I just can't eat.
Yeah, that's kind of where I am. Is like when my husband passed, I quit eating.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And even if they put it in front of you, if you get a couple of bites done, you're doing good. Mm-hmm. I get stress eating. Fried shrimp or buffalo chicken is her vice. Ah, no, um, sad or upset, yeah, I'll eat. But stress, I don't eat.
Oh wow.
Oh, little bit. I understand that. I went to a hunt from 130 down to I'm 118, and I need to gain it back. Yeah, and I'm having a hard time. Uh, oh, I got some. I got some beautiful fish that I've had. I made it in a nice haddock. I got the half a fish except for the head, and I cut it up into 4 pieces because it was a good sized fish. And yeah, I the first one I had fresh because it was not frozen and previously, and no, um, and then I froze the rest of them. I still have 2 pieces of that fish left, and it's so good. Oh, if you're talking about Michelle, no, I think I'm Tori. You've seen us both. You there, Tori?
Yeah.
Uh, when you were here, I weigh about the same as then as I do now. I was down to 120 then. I'm
So you're
3.
about 10 pounds underweight.
Yeah. And so Ed's saying, so Marcia is like Preston skinny?
Say that again.
Ed Warrior wants to know if I'm like Preston skinny. I guess he's talking Michelle because she's thin.
Yeah. Oh, Michelle is extremely petite.
Yeah, and I'm not.
No, you're not petite. But you are still thin
Yes, but I
for
also have
someone
small
who's
bones.
5'9".
I'm 5'8" now. I shrunk.
Whatever. Whatever. You're still, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't. I'm not as skinny as Michelle, though, am I? As thin as
No.
Michelle? Yeah, I didn't
No.
think so. No. So I'm in still size 8 of women's jeans and stuff like that. But they are the long ones because I have a lot of length in my legs. Sorry, folks. I'm got long legs.
Yeah, she works size 8 tall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ow.
You got done printing again?
Yeah. It printed that pattern too.
Mm.
So I've got a lot of stuff together that I can work with.
Yay. Now you gotta figure out the size. When Tree of Life gets you the size, you can figure out that pattern if you
Yep.
have to cut it down a little bit. Michelle's back up to 110. So Michelle's gained some weight. Yay. Okay, Michelle, tell me how you did it. Because, honey,
Both of them cook good.
yeah, well, I eat all the time, but it's just, oh, Jennifer, we don't even want to go on how much butter I've been in.
She needs me to stay with her for a couple of weeks and cook for her is what she needs.
Yeah.
Because I can put weight on anybody. When I was with my ex, Lily's dad, father, sperm donor, he made a comment that I'd been this size forever and nobody can put weight on me. And his mother said the same thing. She says, no matter what I do, he won't gain weight. A couple months later, he had to have new pants. Because I put weight on him. And his 29-inch waist was not 29 inches anymore. And I'm thinking I broke him because we broke up. He was wearing, when I left him, kicked him to the curb, he was wearing a 34. And now, from what I understand, he's absolutely huge.
Serves it right.
20, 40, 60, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88. $22.44. 132. I'm counting holes, people.
I figured.
I mean, I could show you if you really want to watch me count holes on paper.
Well, actually, it is more interesting than seeing just your mole there. And I'd go smaller.
Actually, no one else can see a mole because it's not actually on the screen.
Oh. Okay. So in other words, they just see the leather picture. Okay.
Now you can see me.
Okay.
And if I turn my camera on,
there we go. Now we see
they
Tori.
go.
Yeah. She's counting. Excuse me.
20, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68. No, that's not right. 20, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58. And
Wait a minute. I just realized something.
what?
Michelle is now Michelle, and John
Yes.
Cook left us.
No, John could still be here too.
Okay.
because you can come in twice under the same name.
Oh, okay.
So John needs to prefix his post with John.
Gotcha.
And then,
Michelle says lots of ground beef nachos.
yep. Anyone in the chat from Nebraska?
Yeah, we got anybody here from Nebraska? Okay.
There. Make sure my live isn't there. Oh, I didn't even thumbs up myself. How about that?
How dare you?
I just realized I did not thumbs up myself.
How dare you?
But I have now.
Here I do that public service announcement.
And I totally ignore it.
Yeah. Shows how much you care about me. Hello.
I always go back and wind up doing mine after.
Yeah, I do too. I don't do mine after I do everybody's. I go back and go, oops, gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this. Yeah. Hello, Carol Crazy. Oh, Little Bit says a tornado is heading to Ashby, Nebraska.
Ooh. Prayers for Nebraska. Prayers for Nebraska.
Yep. I'd rather have a hurricane because it gives you notification.
Well, they've gotten better about getting
Yeah, but it's still within us. You haven't got much time. You got days for a hurricane. They can pretty well figure the area it's going into now. She is right now.
I'm
mathing to figure out a price for a purse.
Yeah, I'm working on getting a lot of prices out to people.
Yeah,
so we can move forward with things.
Yeah, and she's got some stuff cut out and taped up and all that so that she has something to do after surgery because she's not going to be able to get down to her basement for a little bit.
Oh, I can. I mean, I can sit on the steps and scooch on down.
Yeah. But getting back up's not cool.
I can do that. It's just easier if I don't.
Yes. And you don't want to put any stress or strain.
At least for a little bit.
Yep. Yeah. Little Bit said, nope, a tornado hit my in-laws in 2020 and they had 3 minutes to get into the basement. Yeah, see, that's what I don't like. So I'd rather have a hurricane. No offense.
Oh, John never left. He was answering for her.
Oh, okay. Okay.
See, that's what Gabe does when he's on Lisa's because they'll both be in chat at the same time. It's her, they're both under her ID because he'll grab her phone. And so you'll have messages that are so not Lisa coming out of Lisa's mouth, so to speak. And so that's what he does is he puts Gabe and then he says what he wants to say. Oh,
gotcha.
Man, I hate when they're like this. Okay,
okay, that makes sense. Okay. I was concerned there was some hanky-panky going on there. I want the pollen to go away. Even though I know we need pollen, I still want it to go away. Right now down here it's grasses. Oh. Okay, Carol Crazy. Her dinner's there. She's going to be back later.
Awesome. Oops.
You know that nap I was taking before the first time you tried to go live?
Uh-huh.
My body wants to go do it again.
Hmm. 40. 53. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll count this 27. 6.
Ask her if she wants to go to the dentist, Rin. Because her teeth are falling out and hurting.
What's the problem?
Rin's fighting with Root Beer Thief about brushing her teeth. Has she ever been to a dentist, Rin? Well, did she like the dentist?
Am I cutting all these plants? Yes, I'm getting everything prepped for when I'm laid up. So I'm getting some prices out for people to say yes, and this is what leather, yes, and make the payment and get the leather picked so that I can start working on these. Um, and so I'm trying to just get all the prices done and get those out, or get the leathers picked and get all those out. Yeah. It's like I'm going to be making a belt for one person. We're trading rocks for a belt, and I'm okay with that.
Then, Rin, you tell her, since you say who does, lol, about liking a dentist, that she's going to have to go, if she doesn't brush her teeth, she's going to have to go back to him more often, because he'll have to take care of her teeth if she doesn't, and she could wind up losing teeth and not be able to chew stuff. You know, hello.
$30.61. That's 98. Yeah, I'm getting everything set up so when I'm laid up, I can still have fun and do stuff. So I should be able to count from there to there.
She grabbed the toothbrush. Yep. Mm-hmm. Neither one of my kids enjoyed the dentist. And I told them, you don't go. We just have to come here more often. And eventually you may have to have some pulled if you don't take care of them. And then you can't chew stuff. How are you going to eat? Yep. Now my kids brush their teeth like crazy. Are you kidding? My daughter was
How much was it?
24, 25 when she had her first cavity. And it was only a little bitty one. Yeah.
10, 17, 97. Well, you gotta brush them teeth to keep them. Mm-hmm. Only brush the teeth you want to have later in life.
Yeah, she wanted her teeth brushed. Yep. And you go side to side and up and down, all over.
Unless you come from a family where you inherited problems with your teeth. Yeah. I wish I didn't have the problems I have. You sent me email. Awesome.
I'm glad my kids inherited my teeth instead of my husband's. He had softer teeth. Mine are like bricks.
Yeah, we have. I didn't realize they were hereditary issues. Obviously, I don't know everything about all my hereditary issues. I got a hereditary issue in my knee. But I didn't know it until I went to the dentist, and he goes, "Oh, you have this problem. You do realize this is hereditary?" And I'm like, "No." And he goes, "It doesn't matter what you do. This is inevitable. This is what's going to happen later in life." I'm like, "Oh." And I actually have, health-wise, all around, I'm doing better than most people in my mom's family.
Good deal.
Usually at my age, everybody is full-fledged diabetic on medicine.
Little bit, I understand that. I had to have a cap on two teeth, one with my daughter and one with my son. I lost basically the calcium out of one tooth each.
Huh.
It was weird. But it just had them capped.
Well then, now I can add these numbers up. Yes, I'm using a calculator. And then I'll put it in my price list forever and ever and ever. Because once I calculate it, it is what it is.
Yeah, Lady Jennifer says, but Tori, you are tougher than titanium and could spit nails when need to be. Big smiles at your strength.
I'm going to be partially titanium. Thank you, Jennifer.
Yeah.
My knee is going to be Jennifer, I'm getting a knee replacement May 8th. That number does not look right. There cannot be that many holes in this thing. How do I make this stupid calculator show me history?
It may not. Some don't.
Maybe I have to go with scientific. Oh no, I just have to spread it out over here. Where did I put something in wrong? Delete that history. Now it shows it. But I'm having my knee replacement on my left knee on May 8th. It is an updated technique for getting it done. It's called Mako. There is robotics involved. I don't know if that means I'm having something robotic in my leg or if the technique is robotic. I don't know. They didn't say. All I know is robotics was mentioned, and I was told that it was a blessing. I was getting everything from the doctor that I was getting, that is an amazing doctor.
What? Teesa said so.
She cut one of her
mama's property. Oops, I cut one of her rocks. She came to my bedroom and said, "This is so cool." I said, "Oh, lol, that is the one you weren't happy." I cut. She said, "Stay away from my rocks." So you put them there and she wasn't happy with it and you cut it and now she wants you to stay away from them. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, Hannah. She's going to go on a bio break and feed her cats while she's up. Okay.
It's allowed. Okay, I think I'm going
to go Gadget, Tori. Inspector Gadget. We can rebuild her. We have the technology. Bionic woman.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So Doc is going to do his thing. And I'm going to be happy he does it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Oliver. You rock. Absolutely. Because there's never too much.
Oh. No, she loved her rocks. Okay. She didn't like you cut her rock in half. She collects rocks too. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but some of them look better cut in half.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that. Mom has to learn.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Rin, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
She's fine. Go take care of the brat.
Ed Warrior wants to know from Oliver where's his.
Yeah, he made some beef.
Any asparagus in there?
Yes, there is.
Oh, good.
We had asparagus last night. I have asparagus tonight, and I'm guessing I'm getting asparagus tomorrow. I bought 3 bundles of asparagus.
Yeah. Oh, Teesa says she's going to make slices on stuff and polish half of them. I don't know if she's going to polish one side or just polish half of them, and some leave them raw slices. Hello, King Paco. I'm doing pretty good. Tori's doing pretty good for trying to get everything organized.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all got some bionic parts in us, I think. Or a lot of us do. Yeah. One side. Okay, Teesa. She's polishing one side of the slice.
Oh. Yeah, see, you're going to have to, yeah, you know I like raw. $1,306 holes in this pattern.
I got to figure out how much leather.
Teesa. Where'd my...
Hannah's back and she washed her hands.
Ouch. Who's back? Hannah is back. Good. You should always wash your hands. We're clean little nuggets.
King Paco's basically screwed together, evidently. He says I have a lot of screws everywhere.
Well, and I get to keep my knee joint.
Yeah, don't forget to do that the morning of.
I am bringing home, I am bringing home my knee joint that they take out of me. I told them I wanted to keep all my pieces and parts together. And they said, okay. They said, okay, we can do that. Doctor didn't blink an eye. Didn't say, why on earth do you want your joint? Nothing. He just said, okay, talk to the nurse the day of. They'll get you to sign the papers for that. It's going to be weird having my family not freak out over the fact that I have a bone in the refrigerator, in the freezer for a little bit. Pricing.
Hannah's humming a Spice Girls song in her head, and she doesn't know why. She haven't heard a Spice Girls song in a long time.
Yep, I am keeping my dag-blasted joints.
Welcome, Georgia Ruckman.
Hi, Georgia. And this is a sizable bag, too.
Yeah,
I'll show you a human. I'm going to show you a person with this bag.
Oh, I like. Whoa, that one. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's cute.
Just trying to make it a little bit bigger so I can.
Yeah, but you gotta go. There we go.
Yeah. That's a sizable bag. It's really cool because they made it in brown and they stitched it in orange.
Mm-hmm.
Make it stand out a little bit, and they use different shades of brown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could do it with anything. You want your owl to have blue eyes? I can make it have blue eyes.
That is cool.
I like it.
I like it, and I also like that it has the dart to give it a fullness.
Yes.
Oh, the tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Does anybody know the name of the song? Hannah's got it stuck in her head and it's driving her crazy.
Wannabe? WANNABE.
Oh no, King Paco's sick. His niece got him sick.
Oh, man. Here you go, Hannah. There's your link.
Is that the Spice Girls song?
Yes, it is. That's the Spice Girls song Wannabe.
Mm-hmm.
And that is their official music video.
Okay.
So there you went.
No need to be sorry. If you got it in your head and you just have to figure it out, hey, ask. If we can figure it out for you and help you, that's a
And
good thing.
sometimes listening to it makes you get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Pam got her son sick. Oops.
Oh no, Pam.
Pam, it was wonderful meeting you. It was wonderful meeting you. And the Mr. The Mr. Damn it. Or Zammit, damn it.
Lady Jennifer has a wicked past. Ginger Spice quit the group to date me. I told her no so that I could marry Shell.
Jennifer. Hmm. Oh, I forgot to put me back on screen.
No, there we go. You ladies are not nice getting your son sick. In my dreams, around the same time I dated Dana Delaney.
Dreaming again?
What'd you say?
Is she dreaming again?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I can finish pricing this bag.
Pam Gimme Zammit said she had amazing time with you at the warehouse.
Mm-hmm. Basically, Robbie and them weren't available at the time Pam was coming in, and I was at the warehouse entering stuff. So they're like, just go to the warehouse. Tori's there. And then he messages me and he goes, by the way, Pam's on her way to the warehouse. I hope that's okay.
With Robbie, you got to go with the flow.
Yeah, because if they get a call, they get a call.
Yeah. Can't do much about it. Mm-hmm. Whatever that plan was just went up in smoke. Monica, I can read you, because guess what? You didn't whisper low enough, because you weren't quiet enough, because I just read you. Whisper, because no one can read me if I'm quiet. Shh. I just read you, Monica.
C2.
Now that's on the owl's face. It's layered, isn't it?
Yes. It's you got the main body, and then this piece.
We can't see it. Yeah.
This piece is another piece of leather.
Uh-huh.
This piece is a piece of leather. This middle piece is a piece for the nose. And then there's a piece of leather here and a piece of leather here and a rivet in the center. So the face is the main body plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And 2 rivets.
So that's
which all have to be stitched.
Yes, everything except this center piece here gets stitched. This one piece here does not get stitched. The rivet holds it on. It's too small to worry about stitching.
Yeah.
So you just have layers. And
yeah, Monica, darn it didn't work.
This side doesn't have any stitching either. Because this is the edge of the flap. The flap comes like this and then drops down for the nose and then back up.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's layers. So you can make it have depth by adding colors to it.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Ouch. $13.06. Okay. There's a reason why I actually calculated 2 different methods. One is based on time and materials. The other one is based on the number of holes. I average the 2. Because I feel that time and material winds up being too high. Because for the owl purse, based on the average amount of time it takes to make the purse, you're looking at $550.
Holy cow.
For times and material. Yeah. And the hole count is usually a little bit lower. Well, a little bit lower than what it should be, than what it should balance out to.
Yeah.
So I average the 2. It usually comes up too cheap. Like, wait a minute, that's gonna pay me $1 an hour type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I average it out to come up with the price. It still makes this bag $375. Because of the amount of work there is in it. And that's going to be true for the cat, the owl, the gas mask, the octopus. Wasn't there 5? The cat, the gas mask, the octopus, and the owl. No, there's only that. What is this one? Oh, and there is a classic bag without any decoration on the front of it.
Yeah.
It's the same bag. This one, I mean, the price would go down slightly. The prices will be slightly different, but not a lot different. And that's the base of it, is this. So if you don't want any kind of decoration on it, you wanted clean lines, that would be this one. That's the initial base purse for this one.
Mm-hmm.
But the prices are what the prices are. I can't not make money, if that makes sense. This one I have to not worry about.
Ed Warrior, none of the hospitals close to me have good food. The one all the way downtown at University of Miami has excellent food.
Yeah, some do, some don't.
I'm not going to go all the way down there and eat there. Yeah. Spend as much in gas going down there as I'd save and eating their food.
I've eaten at hospitals that have good food, and I've eaten at hospitals that have horrific food.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh.
The hospital Topher was at had good food, so I'm hoping, because it's the same hospital chain.
Yeah. You're hoping that they have a good food. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, since I'm not on a diet restriction, don't think I won't order and tell them to deliver it to my room.
Oh, yeah. Yep, whatever it takes. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I hate when they don't have good food in hospitals. It's like you're trying to make people healthier and you're not providing them with good, nutritious meals.
Now, okay, I have to admit, if you were a Latin person, my husband's rehab place had good food, okay? But when you're not Latin, you get a little tired of Latin food all the time. Yeah. He got tired of it. And I was having a hard time getting him to eat.
When you're used to eating Latin food on occasion, it's hard to switch over to eating it every day.
Yes. Now, where he is now? Oh my. Evidently, he loves their food because he's put on weight already.
$103. 198. Actually, I guess I can pull out my calculator.
103 and 198?
No, 103 and 95.
Oh. That's 198.
Yes, this page has 198.
Aha, gotcha.
I'm just going to keep my calculator up and add as I go type thing. Close enough. I wish I knew. Well, let me see. Let me count across the bottom alone. Nope. This one's longer. I like it when they split the pattern piece in half.
Oh, then you can just count it once and double it.
That's what I did for the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
For the owl eyes.
Makes sense. Oh, Crimson got her laundry done today?
Want to do mine?
Yeah.
I'm going to take some of mine to the laundromat where they don't have cats and dogs.
Yes.
I have the plastic bags, like sheets come in those plastic zip bags.
Yes.
And so one set of sheets for the night before that have to be put on the bed the night before surgery, and the clothes I'm going to be wearing to surgery and the clothes I'm going to be wearing that night are all going to go in zip bags.
How are you going to keep the cats away from you?
The night of, you mean for the night of surgery?
Yeah, the night before surgery.
We're going to lock them out of our room.
Uh-huh.
And they'll just stand at the door and cry.
That's going to be great sleep.
No, Topher will let him in his room.
Ah.
He's been doing that. Because he lets his windowsill is lower, so they can actually sit on his windowsill and look outside.
Uh-huh.
When I went in there today, one of my cats was sleeping on the windowsill. And Topher don't care.
They don't try to get out, do they? Or do they?
Not really. One of them went outside onto the steps right in the front, stepped outside, looked around, and then walked back in the house like,
Well, I told you about one of mine that got out a window when my husband was supposed to keep the door closed, and he was working on fixing a window controller, and had the window open, the screen out, and all that. She fell out the window and couldn't get back in because she couldn't jump up to the window sill because of the window being in the way it had to tilt out for him to work on it. And so I wondered where she was and was going around the house like crazy, because I was hearing her crying, but I couldn't tell where it was coming from. Next thing I know, I walked and saw that bedroom door open, and I said, "Oh my God!" I realized. I said, "Where is she?" And I opened the front door, and I heard her, and I said, "Where are you?" And I looked around the corner, that bush that's right around the corner from the front door. And there she was, back in the corner, just crying. I said, "Come on, honey." She looked up, saw me, and came whipping around into the house. Never once again did that little girl try to ever check out a windowsill. It was funny. It really was. Oh, her little face was just so. She was like, "Oh my God, what happened to me?" You could. I didn't think of it at the time. I probably should have, but man, when she saw me looking down at her, she whipped around that corner and into the house. Yeah. She says, "I've done enough of my exploring. I don't like it out here." She was strictly an indoor cat.
20, 40, 60, 62, 63.
Oh,
One.
John Cook said, don't forget to bring a bucket of melt-away mints to keep on your tray for the nurses. They
Really?
will always check on you to get a treat. Ooh. Yeah, but not in the middle of the night if she's trying to sleep. That's the only thing I hate about hospitals.
I
Ricky's
will
like,
make sure I go get some pre-wrapped
yeah,
stuff to bring with me.
yeah.
I need to start making my list anyway. Hold on a minute.
While you're making your list, I gotta
My
tell
little
Rick.
notepad up.
I gotta tell Ricky he's a good boy. Ricky's
Pre-surgery.
a good boy. Ricky is a good boy. He's such a cutie. Ricky is so cute. He's so handsome. Ricky is a good boy. Ricky loves his mommy. He's a sweetheart. Yes, you are, Ricky. You're such a good boy. Yes, Ricky. Did that help, Kathy? He was listening. And she said he needed a good boy. Hello, Stacy Northern Aurora Treasures. Oh, I'm glad he's happy now, Kathy.
Hi, Stacy. Yep. Wrapped candies for the staff.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep. John said they sell them at Walgreens. Little wrap candies and stuff. Yeah.
Well, I think I know what kind of he's talking about. Those mints, the red and white mints, but they're the kind that melt in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I think they used to at one time were called butter mints.
Yes.
And they just melt in your mouth.
Yep.
You don't have to, they're not hard candies.
Mm-hmm.
They look like a hard candy, but they're not a hard candy.
Right. Yeah, I like those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nope. No caramel for me. They don't like my teeth. And if you got caps and stuff like that, you shouldn't. Unless
Why?
you want to pull a cap off with a caramel.
Suck on it. Suck it.
Till you get it stuck to two teeth, the upper and the lower. And then you got problems. I actually pulled a cap off that way.
I'm glad I decided to use this because I also forgot I have to add towels in there.
What? Towels?
I have to have towels that are cat free.
Oh, yes.
Because if I'm going to take my shower the night before.
Yeah, with the stuff, you have to do all that stuff. So you got to have a bunch of cat-free towels. Yep.
They told me the first night, so surgery's on Thursday, Wednesday. Tuesday nights, it's not as important.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a germ cleansing.
Right.
The night before surgery is important to be as cat-free as possible, and the day of surgery. Because the morning of surgery, I have to take a shower and everything again. I need to clarify on the hair thing, because if I wash my hair 3 days in a row, my hair's going to fall out. My hair is dry. I can't
It's gonna
do
be like
that.
straw. Yeah. Well, you can put it up in a
I think I'll do my washing of my hair the day of surgery, obviously,
right, and then just put it up in a
because I have extremely dry hair, and if I wash it like that, my hair is just it's gonna be like straw, and it's gonna be breaking, and it's gonna be nasty,
yeah,
and I'm not doing that to my hair because I already have to avoid lotions and stuff like that. So I'm gonna guess I should not use my conditioner, which will run down my body like a lotion.
right. Unless you do your hair first. And then wrap it up and do the rest of your body.
And then I have to have a computer packed up.
Yep.
No camera because I'm not gonna get on camera in the hospital.
No.
If I'm even able to stream. I don't know if I'll be up to it or not.
Well, you're going to be in there. Did they tell you how long that you'll be in there?
3 to 4 days.
First night, you may not. Second night is Robbie's. You just have to listen.
Then Saturday.
And Saturday, you could go on and just chit-chat. We can chit-chat.
Yep, I might go on earlier in the day.
Yeah. Because if you got nothing else to do and they've already got you up walking around and you're back in the bed for a while, you could do a stream till they make you get up again.
Mm-hmm. And then I can just say, Marsha, occupy people's time. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
$32 and the oldest child. I'm my mama's baby, and I ain't no baby.
Hello, Marla Hughes.
Hi, Marla. So,
yeah, you got to start making your lists.
I got my list over here working. I've got it right here.
Okay.
So if anybody thinks of anything else I need to take with me.
Your chargers, of course.
Oh, yeah, phone charger.
Phone and computer.
Well, computer charger is in with the computer.
Okay.
Extension.
Night, Lady Jennifer. Going to crash one last cyber cupcake for everyone. Be kind to each other. Put out more love in the world than you take. Have comfort for all areas you need. Thank you, Lady Jennifer. You too, sweetheart.
Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, you guys think of anything else I need to pack up? Let me know. Should I pack up my own toiletries?
Well, if you like certain face lotions and stuff.
Well, I have to use specific shampoo for one.
Well, then you better you mean for their specific shampoo or your own?
Me. I have specific shampoo I use. I can't use just any shampoo or it'll break my scalp out.
Well, okay. But you don't wash your hair every 3-4 days,
No.
right?
No.
So if you wash it the day
how it is,
of,
I may want to wash it Saturday.
Yeah, if you wash it the day of, you'll be home before you need to wash it.
Unless I feel really super gross.
Yes.
I know I've seen this piece before. Where's that? There it is.
Are they going to give you body wash for after? Do you know?
No,
You don't know, or they're
don't know.
not going. Well,
Don't
that
know.
would be a question to ask, because then you need shampoo,
I'll just bring
conditioner,
my
and body.
toiletry box. My
Yeah.
toiletry kit's not that big.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll just bring it with me.
Yep.
So yeah, if anyone thinks of anything else that you think someone,
Of course, you're taking your toothbrush and toothpaste and.
that's in my toiletry kit.
Okay.
If I take my toiletries, I've got toothbrush, toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash right there.
Okay.
And my hairbrush.
Okay.
So all the basic needs.
But have you got your wide tooth comb if you bring your conditioner and stuff, just in case?
I don't need it for my hair.
Even when you put your conditioner in? Because it's best to get tangles out with combing the conditioner through.
I actually brush my hair before I shampoo it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't tie my hair in a knot when I shampoo it.
Okay.
I clean my scalp like you're supposed to. I don't scrub my hair and tie it in knots like some people do.
Gotcha.
I pay
Crimson
attention.
says deodorant.
That's
Deodorant.
in my toiletry kit.
That's in your toiletry kit. Okay.
To me, that's standard toiletry stuff. Thank you. $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $264.
Eye mask if you have one, because Lord, there's always lights there. If you have an eye mask, that is a good idea.
Ooh, I have one.
Take an eye mask. Glasses cleaner. No, she's not going to be in shorts. She's going to be in dresses and skirts, gang.
Yeah, I'm taking shorts. I'm taking my dress.
You're taking dress, yeah.
That way, if I do have to stop somewhere, I'm not freaking out any kids.
Yeah, right.
Do
you have slippers with a grip-on bottom?
I have slip-on shoes that have a gripper bottom. I do need to take a cooler with me for when my husband picks me up and I put my bone in it.
Yeah. How about a decent robe? So you're not, because a lot of times when they get you up, you're in a hospital gown, unless you're taking your own nightgowns. Otherwise, you're going to be flashing the world.
Well, that's what I'm going to try to do, Ed, is I plan on trying to go live at the hospital. And depending on when my surgery is, I may go live on Thursday pre-surgery. But obviously, if my surgery is like 8 o'clock in the morning, I could go live on the drive there. But who's going to be on watching me at 6 o'clock in the dead blasted morning? Marsha's not.
Oh, yeah, you might want to take earplugs if you got some.
Oh, I know what I need. Computer.
You can get some. You can get those funky earplugs at Walgreens. A little container of them. You can reuse them like once or twice, but they give you a little jar of them. It'll last you for the days you're there.
Yeah, the little squishy ones.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Actually, we got those one time. Jeff and I were room sharing with someone, and the guy snored so bad he could peel the paint off the wall. We were not warned about this ahead of time. And the only reason why we were rooming is it was DragonCon, where the rooms cost so much. They're exorbitant prices. And so, yeah. So we were room sharing to cut the cost because if you've ever gone to Dragon Con, paying, we were even at an off hotel. We weren't on one of the main hotels. You're looking at well over $200 a night. And most people stay Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and sometimes on Monday. And that's just a lot. And so, especially when the only time we're in our room is to sleep.
Hello, Nicole's Lizard Lips.
Hi,
And
Nicole.
she's just counting holes and trying to get prices set up for things she needs to.
No, I don't have to count those holes. Good, I didn't on that one. Because we're not
somebody said you may want to hide your vape in your underwear or something.
Only if I'm going to be able to go outside.
They don't let you vape in the hospital?
I will not vape inside the hospital.
Oh, okay.
What I will manage.
Pebs?
Do understand, I've been vaping 0 nicotine. I've been off nicotine for over a week.
Send her an email, because she said, Tori, you know what my to-go items is? I will not say it out loud, but they can be helpful and important. So, Pebs, if you think it's email her.
Email me. It is scrolling across the screen because I have my banner at the bottom of the screen today.
Yeah, not Robbie's.
Not Robbie's, even though Ed knew I had Robbie's across my screen and kept his mouth shut because he thought it was funny. Butthead. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
9 Chins started it this time?
What?
Monica's throwing toilet paper at 9 Chins. She said she was going to be nice today, but he, and she has pointed fingers, started it.
Always so sweet and kind and
oh, pee pads. Oh,
pee pads. I'm not taking pee pads to the hospital, folks. $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $73.
Pebs is going to stop the car. Now, you two behave. Come on. Or 3 of you, actually. It's becoming.
She called you. It's a Mexican name because you put the Z at the end of your name. She did. She called him 9 Chins.
Z. Yeah.
With a Z at the end instead of an S.
Right. Looks like more like a Chinese name than a Mexican name.
She called him some name that wasn't his.
Yeah. Get him, Mom. Yeah. They've all going to get timed out. They don't behave. I wish that grass would quit. Yeah. My poor sinuses. Yeah. The kids got to be nice to each other. Don't want to take a ruler to your knuckles. Nine chins, are we there yet?
Almost.
Yeah. Yes, we got a lot of
Yeah, I'm definitely going to need that the night before.
Yeah.
I'm probably
I can
not
still
going to be able
do
to
it
heal.
again. I can still do it, Nine Chins, even if I said it 2 hours ago. Time you out, that is. No, Ed Warrior, you don't tell him to get out. You don't have the authority.
Thank you,
Whoop,
Pat.
whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you, Pebs. There we go. Yeah, be nice, guys. No more throwing toilet paper or, yeah, anything. Be sweet. Yes, Monica, you have to be nice. Yes. Pebs, you're leaving us? Okay. See you later tonight on Toolies.
22, 44, 66, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92.
Evidently, sometime during Reedy's life, she was in front of a judge, or they all were, her brothers and so forth. And the judge asked my 2 brothers why they wanted a babysitter. They told the judge, so I couldn't tell on them.
20, 40, 60, 80. 32.
9 chins. We gonna smile. And we both say 1, 2, 3, and then we say I'm sorry. So, okay. 1, 2, 3. Put it in there.
You know they're not.
Yeah. What are they gonna be finding? Oh, they're gonna be getting in trouble. Monica? No, throwing stuff and spelling names wrong. And you were tormenting. You were teasing, Monica. A little teasing goes a long way. I'm speaking of you and Monica, 9 chins. You 2 are terrible. Tormenting each other. It's called you like to push each other's buttons. Now, see, now you got 9 chins spelling names the wrong way. Namaka.
Oh, kids.
Yeah.
Kids. Yay, I finished them all.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to
two cannot behave, we will send you to a corner.
Ooh.
Don't make me get my computer out. You will not like it.
No, write that one down.
And Tori's laughing because she knows that I don't like my computer. Don't use it much. But if I have to get my computer out and time you both out because you're misbehaving, no lemons. Oh, jeez. Monica threw lemons at Teesa because she wanted lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't make me pull the channel over. Yep, I'll give some people in that car a ticket, and their ticket will be a timeout. Hi, Sandra Kinney from Virginia.
Hi, Sandra. Okay, I did not count, but that works. Whew, 10 square feet of leather.
Ooh, you're kidding. That purse?
Yeah, this one that I'm working on now.
Yeah.
I do not need buckles.
No. I'm not throwing. Monica was throwing lemonades at Teesa because Teesa wanted lemonade. So Monica was throwing lemons at her.
Oh, I don't need the Sam Brown buttons because the strap is not going to be adjustable. That was a special request to make it not adjustable. Make it this size and leave it alone. Actually, it was not said to me that way, by the way. Strictly does not talk to me that way. Strictly actually shows respect for people. So, but it was just my expression of it.
Yeah. Oh, the one you're working on is what's one Strictly wants?
Yeah, now I'm getting the price of the one Strictly wants.
Okay. We have to real quickly say goodnight to Stephen.
Good night, Stephen. I hope you have a wonderful night and dream about some beautiful trucks.
Good night, Stephen. You sleep well. Have a good night, pleasant dreams, and you stay happy and healthy. And Two Leaves notification just came through.
Yep. Okay, this is Sophie. Sophie.
Now, wait a minute. Did I see Monica back in Two Leaves the other night?
Yes.
Oh. See, Monica, you know how to behave. So let's behave here, Monica. Swanee Angel, we're still live, but we're getting ready to end because it's 9:32.
I know Swanee tried catching us earlier last night and sent us super chat right as we closed out the live.
Yes, thank you very much, Swanee. As a matter of fact, because of that, we didn't have able to give you a little ding-a-ling. So I'll give you a little ding-a-ling tonight for it.
Thank you very much.
Tony did do a super chat right as we left last night.
Yep.
I'm going to do Tammy's next. I'm going to do that while I'm. Yes, it is, Tammy. I'm going to be doing some figuring out stuff. I'm going to be mathing for you. So, yeah.
Auntie Tori and Grandma Marcia and everybody in the chat. Stephen Stead, good night, and he loves each and every one of you. Tell him thank you. We love him too. 9 chins. If Tori actually broke down and told you that most of mine are still boxed.
Marcia will show her rock collection after she moves. Because that's when she will be able to take them out and display them. There's no reason for her to do that now.
Because I just have to wrap them back up.
Yeah, she just has to repack them. And that's insane. So yeah. Lisa's notification came out because it is past 9:30. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming and hanging out with me and keeping me occupied while I do this stuff that I need to get done to prep for when I'm going to be out for surgery and not able to necessarily come down the stairs easily. So I appreciate you all very, very much. I will not be on tomorrow because I have a meeting. But I do hope to see you all on Tuesday. I'll be on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and then probably Monday, Tuesday of the following week. Put your hands over your head. I'm going to try to go live on Wednesday before surgery, just to be able to have a little zen before I go in for surgery. It will not be a midnight. Well, I don't know when I'm actually. I still don't know what time my surgery is. I won't know until the week of surgery what time I need to be at the hospital. And so that'll dictate if I'm streaming on Wednesday before surgery, that'll dictate what time I go offline.
Yeah, because if you have to be there at 7, you got to get up at the crack of dawn or before.
Yes. Absolutely. I almost have a peace of mind to just get a hotel room closer to the hotel.
That might not be a bad idea.
And then we don't have to worry about the stressor of the
cat hair. Yep.
Well, no, it's the stressor of the traffic that I'm really worried about.
Yeah, and cat hair and anything else. Yeah.
Well, the problem is I'd have to bring my own sheets with me.
Yeah.
I would not be able to sleep on hotel sheets. So as long as I get one that has a queen size bed, I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
Because I can't guarantee how they washed their sheets.
Right.
So, but I'm going to think about that. I might check in prices on rooms, and if I can find a reasonably priced room closer to the facility, I might do that.
Yeah.
Message the nurse and ask her if they have any preferred hotels that give discounts for hospital stays.
Yeah.
And see. So I will see you all over at Two Leaves in a Pod. Everybody should go ahead now, take your bio break, wash your hands with soap, grab your snack and your drink, and meet us over at Two Leaves in a Pod. Go to the video descriptions and go to or look in the chat, see all the channels that are being posted. These are the people who have supported me. And I appreciate their support. My return to them is putting their channels in here so that you can go to their channels and subscribe to their channels and watch some of their videos as well. and support them the way they have supported me. It would be deeply appreciated. Everybody have a wonderful evening or a wonderful rest of your day, because for Nine Chins, it is far from evening.
Right.
Have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever that falls. And I will talk to you Tuesday, possibly tomorrow on Two Leaves in a Pod. So I will talk to you all later. Bye for now.
Bye, all.